Bienvenidos! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Smackdown Watch Along. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo. It is Friday, January 23rd, and we're finally back to a Smackdown with a normal time slot. This is our first evening Smackdown, maybe in like 3 weeks or like the entire year. I don't even remember anymore, but I'm pretty sure we've been watching SmackDown a lot more earlier than we have at this time slot. So I'm very happy to be back here at our normal hour of the day. Totally different than what we've been used to for a bit, but hey, normal SmackDown time slot is back. Anyway, so what they got announced for the show here today. Let me see what they announced. Look, I mean, of course, we'll be here for 3 hours. Let's see what they've got for us. So, yeah. They announced this last week. The Wyatt Six versus the MFTs. Maybe not the thing I'm most looking forward to, but it's all right. All right. Then we also got the women's triple threat to determine the new #1 contender. This I am looking forward to. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, Julia and Kiana James. Let's see which direction they go in. I'm gonna assume that maybe they'll go with Nia Jackson and Lash Legend because they haven't really gotten much going on. So I'm going to say them. We're also going to be seeing Cody Rhodes be interviewed ahead of his match at Saturday night's main event that's going up against Jacob Fatu. We're also going to be seeing Damian Priest. Oh, Damian Priest versus Trick Williams. Okay, that should be fun. And then it's looking like Jade Cargill versus Chelsea Green. That'll be interesting. And then Carmelo Hayes is issuing a U.S. Open challenge once again. So we'll see who ends up checking out his who ends up answering his US Open challenge. So hopefully that'll be fun. It has been the last several weeks, so I'm pretty sure it will today again. SmackDown right now has been like the strongest of the shows for WWE. So hopefully it works out today. Let's see what we get out of it. We have, by the way, our first super chat of the day is from Brandon Rosen, DWO member for 27 months. Says, let's get this watch along party started. Amen, Brandon. It's good to have you on. I feel like I haven't had a chance to like really shout you out in a while. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming on here. And I'm excited that you're excited to hang out here and watch SmackDown. Thank you, Brandon. We got Sammy Sawan Boone in the building. Hey, Sammy. He says, do you think we'll see Paige and AJ Lee return at the Royal Rumble? I think we'll see AJ Lee. I don't have Paige in my predictions, but who knows? I can be wrong. But I do have AJ Lee, but keep an eye out. I am dropping my women's Royal Rumble entry predictions on Sunday, so you can get all of that information on that video. But let me get the audio for everybody. Let's see. SmackDown's just about to start right now. All right. Thank you so much, Sammy, man, and I hope you're doing good. Nice to have you on here. We got the boy 87 in the building. Yo, what up, man? He says, we want CM Punk versus Roman Reigns World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Hey, Denise. Boy, thank you so much for this awesome super chat, by the way. I'm so glad you feel the exact same way that I do. I've decided that I want to start doing more videos where I talk about what I actually want to see from WWE TV, because there's been times where I've thought about something that I wanted to see, and I didn't say anything about it. I didn't post a video about it. And then a month later, it happened on TV, and I'm like, yo, had I said that a month ago, I would have looked like the smartest person ever, but I didn't say anything. So now my new rule of thumb is anytime I have an idea for something, I gotta make sure I put it on video. No, seriously, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns is a match that I've been wanting to see one-on-one for a very long time. So I'm putting it out there, I'm manifesting it, and you guys will find out more of my ideas and whatnot once I put out my men's Royal Rumble predictions video as well. That's going to be dropping this Saturday morning. So a lot incoming, but I am glad that you feel the same way. I saw that there was a mixed reaction to that video. There were some people that were like, nope, absolutely not. We do not want to see Roman versus CM Punk. There were people that were still gung-ho on wanting to see Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes part 3. And I'm like, guys, really? You're still there? You're still there? it seems like a lot of people are kind of a little bit all over the place with what they want. So whether or not you agree or disagree, you can check out the video and hear my case out for it. Thank you so much, the boy. Glad we're on the same page. Amigos. We got Jared Palmer here. Hey, what up, Jared? He says January 24th for me. LOL, the Wyatt 6 MFTs. No. Oh, that's right, Jared, because you are ahead on times and everything. So, yeah, I'm still out here on the West Coast, so you guys know how early it is here all the time. Jared, yeah, Wyatt 6 and MFTs. I'm not really looking forward to it too much, but who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us today. Montreal looking good too. Nice crowd. Thank you so much, Jared. Let's see who they kick off SmackDown with today. Oh, they're kicking off with Sammy. Oh, well, Sammy. Yeah, of course. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Come on, are you ready? Hold on. Let's go. Oh, I love Sammy. I want to see what his shirt says. Montreal, Sammy, Habs, hell of a team. Canadian. Something. I don't know. I don't think I read that right. I always love to see when Sammy is living it up. Like, whenever he's happy, I'm happy. Like, I feel it. Like, I feel it, you know? Like, he has that infectious happiness where you see him be happy and you're like, yeah, Sammy, you go. You enjoy your life. Woohoo. That's how I feel when Sammy's on TV. By the way, thanks so much again to Jared Palmer. Hey, we got Frank in the building. What's up, Frank? He says, my amazing stylist DWO leader. Love the look as always. Yay, get to see SmackDown and be on the watch along. It's been forever. Just chicken and rice for me tonight. Okay, so I'm so happy that you get to be on because, yeah, I'm telling you, with these time slots, our schedules were looking so different for everybody. People were at work. People were doing other stuff that they couldn't watch the SmackDown show, and now we're all back to our normal slots. Thank you so much. Yeah, I decided to wear this look that is not at all reasonable because I have like a bodysuit underneath this. And it looks really cute, except that every time I go to the bathroom, I have to unbutton this whole thing, then take the straps down. It's a whole process. So it's not convenient whatsoever. And then today, you had chicken and rice. We're almost twinning. I had shrimp and rice. I went to go visit my grandparents today. They were so happy. And my grandma cooked rice for rice and shrimp today. And it was so good. I hadn't had shrimp in like 4 years, man. Oh my God, it was so good. I was like, it's amazing, delicious. She gave me her recipe, so let's see if I can duplicate it. I doubt it. But Frank, thank you so much for being here, man. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, he's always so happy for Sammy. We got Don here, says, I keep forgetting that tomorrow's Saturday night's main event. Wow, I know. It's like, I'm sorry, but I don't think there should be a Saturday night's main event show right before a Royal Rumble. Is that just a me thing, or do you guys agree or disagree? Because I feel like we should kick the year off with the Rumble. Like, fuck everything else. I just care about the Rumble. That's my kind of feeling towards that, but whatever. Kara Jenkins says shrimp is the best. Yo, dude, I was like literally slurping on the little fins. I don't know what are they fins? I'm not sure what the end part is. I was like literally getting all the flavor. I was like, delicious. Okay, see, Dawn agrees with me. W. Stein agrees with me. Thank you. Brian McGee agrees. Miami Scorp agrees. Okay, good. Diamond Money says the same thing. I just want to see the Royal Rumble. Exactly.
Bienvenue à la meilleure ville au monde!
I don't know what he said, but it sounds great. I'm pretty sure he just said, welcome to SmackDown. I understood Benvenue.
Et ce soir, on est chez moi.
Okay, let's see if I can figure out anything else he's saying.
Et demain soir, tomorrow night, momentum.
I think he said Saturday night's main event tomorrow.
If I don't feel like I've got
now he's speaking English.
Right now.
Oh, man, Sammy. I was having a good time trying to see if I can figure out what he was saying in French.
Saturday night's main event. I have the chance in Montreal.
He just says, where's Bubba and Forrest?
The number one
I've never been, by the way, to Bubba Gump Shrimp. Okay, Trick Willie coming out once again to interrupt Sammy. This is the, second time he's interrupted him now? So look at him with a white coat out here looking hella boosh. Damn. Look at that. You gotta hand it to Trick, guys. He looks like a zillion bucks, man. Like,
Hey, yo, cut the
he
music.
looks like a fucking star.
One thing for sure. Two things for certain.
Like, legit.
Sami Zayn, you and me are not on the same level. I'm Mr. 250. You're Mr. Too Many Chances.
Ah.
I'm Mr. Streetwear. You're Mr. Street Corner.
Hey, is he calling Sami Zayn a hoe? What's that supposed to mean? He's saying she's working on the street corner?
You're Mr. Almost.
What?
And I'm Mr. Let's Have a Toast because Trick Willie, ooh yeah, knows how to get the job done. Let's talk about it.
I don't know, Trick Willie. I don't know how I feel about you saying those things to Sammy.
Now.
I read in between the lines of these things. Don here says he's blending in with the snow. There's definitely going to be enough this weekend. I know, he just like lays down and just like camouflages into the
You know
snow.
your problem, Sami Zayn? Like I just said, you don't know how to get the job done. Which reminds me, the last time you had an opportunity for the WWE Championship, right here in your very own city, Montreal.
Was that when he faced Roman?
You didn't get the job
Don't
done.
remind me. I was so like
And
sad
that's the
for
difference
Sammy.
between me and you. Trick Willie knows how to get the job done. Look at me. I said it before, and I say it again in your face, in your city. I'm here to be WWE champion.
He's making a very convincing case. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there's people that are definitely buying that Trick could take it all the way. He's being very convincing. Yep. Thank you so much to Rizbo. He says, Elimination Chamber versus Roman. Crazy. Oh my God. I still remember the argument me and Sean got into during that podcast. If you've never seen Sean and I's podcast after that show, it was one of the most aggressive versions of me you'll ever see.
I did lose a chance at the WWE Championship in my city, and it was a bitter pill to swallow, and I had to swallow it. But you're right, that happened. And you're right, you look like $1 million, and you very well might be a future star and might be a future champion. You're right about that. But the one thing you said that you're absolutely right about is you and me, we are not on the same level.
Damn, he's saying I'm up here and you're down here.
Thing, when you step in this ring, when you deal with me in this ring, you are dealing with the best of the best.
That's a fact, guys. When I tell you, Sami Zayn is one of the best,
and you
it
have
is
all
true.
The potential in the world, Trick, but you work hard and you reach your potential. Maybe in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 15 years. If you're lucky, you will be half as good as I am.
I thought he was going to say half as good as I am and half the man that I am, because Sammy's a hell of a man.
Wrong, you can do something about it right now.
Yeah, come on, Trick Willie. Come on, Trick Willie. Is he going to do anything? I like the dramatic pause. I like how Trick looks very comfortable out there, by the way. Zero jitters whatsoever. Don says I can still hear Sean yelling, Denise! That was a very aggressive show.
I got other things on my mind.
But it was funny, though.
I got a match tonight with Damian Priest in the main event. You and me, we can take care of
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Tomorrow.
That's right. He has a match with Damian Priest. My bad, my bad. My bad. Oh, and there's Priest. All right, we haven't heard. I don't know if he's gonna get a little promo time, but we haven't really heard from Priest on the mic in a while, I feel. Hey, what's up, Joseph Corrado? He says, Denise, please enjoy SmackDown tonight. Keep up the great work. Hey, man, thank you so much, Joseph. Shout out to who do we got in here? Hey, shout out to Joseph Voss. We also got Christopher Snow. What's up, man? By the way, I want to thank Tiffany Kunat for this very nice super chat saying, happy Friday, Denise. I survived the deep freeze. Now I'm chilling with some chicken fajitas, ready for some SmackDown. Love your review of Unreal. Hey, thank you so much for checking that out. Oh, I'll finish the super chat in a second.
You know, last week, I told you you're the guy that does a lot of this. You've been on SmackDown for what, about a month now? And you've stepped to everybody and done this. I mean, you just did it right now to Sammy. Last week, I mean, I came to your face and you didn't say a word to me.
Well, this is his chance now for Trick to say something to Damian.
I believe you're afraid of me.
I like that. I like that. You can look into a man's eyes and know if he's afraid of you or not.
If you say the wrong thing to me, I'll drop your ass where you stand.
Oh, Trick, you got to do something.
You afraid, Trick? You afraid?
I like how both Sammy and Damian are calling out Trick Williams'
say
bluff.
Something. I'm right here. I'll tell you what. You don't want to say something? You could always do something.
Well, he is going to get the chance to do something right now when they have the match. I wonder how they're going to go about it because, like, Damian really can't afford a loss, but neither can Trick because he's just new to the roster, you know?
And secondly, Damian, you think I'm scared, Damian? You think I don't know what to say, Damian?
Why does he keep saying his name?
You think I'm scared to pop off,
Damian?
Watch this.
Damian. Hey, you left me hanging, Trick. Oh, what a coward. What a coward.
And now Trick and Damian are going to go at it after the cheap
like
shot
that.
by Williams
Damian.
to Sami Zayn.
Well, a little preview of tonight's main
That was
event,
funny.
and perhaps a little preview of tomorrow night Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, 3 of the
Damian.
4 men
Okay,
who
sorry, I'm
compete in
still
the
hung
fatal
up on that.
four-way tomorrow night. Now from behind, Trick driving Priest into Sami Zayn.
Priest was saying to Sammy, hey, leave him to me. He's mine.
All right, well,
tonight.
Trick found a way to escape two
Quite
dudes
work
right
out
now,
that
but something tells me that it's not going to last much longer there. Anyways, I wanted to finish reading Tiffany's super chat here. She says, happy Friday, Denise. I survived the deep freeze now, and I'm chilling with some fajitas, chicken fajitas, ready for some SmackDown. Love your review for Unreal. So first of all, thank you for watching the review of Unreal. I had a really great time talking about the show and just like sharing my honest thoughts about it. And I feel like I got some good feedback on that video, which made me very happy. And then chicken fajitas, you could never go wrong with chicken fajitas, man. Oh, man. Chicken fajitas with some beans on the side and some rice. Forget about it. Tiffany, thank you so much and enjoy SmackDown.
Kind of question is that?
Wait, why is he snapping at
2026
Kathy?
is the year of the Viper. I
Randy,
have every
don't snap at
intention of taking
Kathy.
the World Championship gold for the 15th time during my career. It all starts not tonight, Kathy. It starts tomorrow right here in the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, in a fatal four-way at Saturday night's main event. And I'm going to
still
beat
got
Sami
Randy
Zayn.
as
I'm
winning
going to beat
the
Damian
fatal
Priest,
four-way.
and then I'm going to whoop
I still haven't changed my mind just yet, but
halfway around the world to Saudi Arabia, well, I will.
I mean, he's
fight
got the
Drew McIntyre
veins
at the
popping
Royal
out of
Rumble
his
for
head.
the world title, and I will beat him the only way I know how. With the 3 most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment, RK.
Message received. Cole, Wade.
Thanks a lot, Kathy. At ringside tonight, Michael Cole and Wade Barrett.
Damn, Wade Barrett's like looking more silver than ever.
And it looked like Randy Orton's head was about
Bro,
to
did
explode.
Wade
there.
always
That
have
does
this
not
much
bode
silver
well for the
hair?
3 remaining men in that particular match.
How am I just noticing how much silver he has? Both on the beard and the head. Has he always been like that? He hasn't always been like that because I know he had that big, nice, like black hair, but I feel like he's really letting the silver go. go in. But I feel like if he did dye his hair black, he would probably still look the same. Like, he really hasn't aged. Maybe like a little bit, but not really too crazy.
You and Sammy had a hell of a match.
Brandon says he's got the salt and pepper look. He really does.
Just like every other night, tonight the challenge is open.
Don says, I think he just stopped coloring it. That's what I feel like.
Are you
Tracy
serious?
says, Wade,
I
yup.
just lost
So
to Sami Zayn.
I'll share my
chance
my
for
Wade
the
Barrett
undisputed
story
WWE
in the
Championship
commercial break.
gone.
Only if someone
Beaten up,
reminds me.
bruised up.
'Cause it's
You
very
think I'm so
embarrassing.
stupid to
By the way, we've
compete
had like
in my
50
condition.
interactions between Carmelo and Ilya
Thought about that.
in the
Really
last
so
few weeks.
well. See you in the ring.
So you and Ilya are boys now. That's what I can't stand about this generation of, I look forward to wrestling you. Oh, it's going to be a great challenge. Whatever happened to the time when people actually hated each other?
Like I hate you.
You as the United States
Miz,
champion
really?
are what the
Miz?
French call les incompetents.
Miss of all people saying that is
A little bit
hella
of advice
funny.
from the locker room leader, from the adult in the room. To make a title prestigious, you don't just hand out opportunities. Besides, what did Ilya ever give to you?
Well, he gave me more of an opportunity than you ever did.
Gave him a hell of a match, multiple hell of a matches. Hell of matches. There you go. So I was trying to say, I couldn't get it out there. I was like trying to get it out there. Anyways, what's up to the real brother Brown who just joined us? Also, I don't know why I said your username like that. I was like with an accent, like why? Oh my gosh. Anyways, nice to have you on, by the way. We got Steven Marchuli. Hey, what's up, Steven? He says, could Tiffany win the Royal Rumble setting up a big WrestleMania match? She definitely could, and I think she's a lot of people's predictions, but I won't spoil my video, but I will tell you this. I have a totally different prediction for who I think is winning the Women's Royal Rumble. So even though Tiffany Stratton is looking like the popular pick, I actually went a different direction. Thank you, Steven. We got Dizza Scraps in here. What's up, Dizza? Says, just ready to rumble. Your fave wrestling movie, question mark? Favorite wrestling movie? I did watch The Wrestler. That one was really sad. But if you're asking like also like fave wrestling movie with like a wrestler in it,
It's live.
I would probably say, oh, I did like Gridiron Gang with The Rock in it because I thought that one was really sad. So I did kind of like that one. And I did like The Wrestler too. So I guess I'll throw that one in there too. So I'll give you two of the options. Thank you so much, Dizza Scraps. We also got Jared Palmer here who says, no strap downing during the stream. Thank you. Wait, what? No strap downing during the stream. Thank you. Oh, I get it now. Sorry, I was very, very confused. Thank you, Jared. Hope you're doing good, man, on this Friday. By the way, yeah. Miami Scorp also mentions Iron Claw. I don't know how I forgot Iron Claw. I did see Iron Claw, so I got to throw that one in there too. We got Uncle Donk here who says, good evening. Rumors are saying AJ's contract expires next month. Thoughts? Trick, don't act like he just joined the main roster. He's a natural. Exactly. I do love that a whole lot. So first of all, with AJ's contract, I remember on this Monday when he put his career on the line, that's when like I started to get really, really nervous, by the way, like very, very nervous about what AJ Styles' future might look like, because I'm not ready for him to like be retired by Gunther, like not ready at all. So I'm just going to say that I hope that it's not it. I hope that there's some sort of extension because I'm not ready for it. And then, yes, I do agree with your thoughts on Trick Williams as well. Thank you so much, Uncle Donk. We got Mr. GRK Chef 13 who says, I would like to see Royal Rumble the weekend after Wrestle Kingdom start the year off the right way. No, I don't mind waiting till the end of the month. I'm used to that. But it would be crazy if it was like I feel like you need those first few weeks of the month to honestly get your because here's the thing, like November, December, WWE kind of dies down. So you got to get those viewers back to get them ready for the Rumble. So those first few weeks of January, to me, get people ready for the Rumble because so many people were disconnected from like WWE in December. So I don't mind them doing this like all the way at the end of the month. And then also because I did promise, by the way, and a lot of people definitely reminded me, Here we go. We got Robert Michael here who says, what's your Wade Barrett story? Okay, so it's very embarrassing. Please know this. So do you guys remember when SummerSlam used to come to Los Angeles? It was here for like 5 years in a row, like in the 2010s, 2013, somewhere around there, like early 2010s. And they used to do this thing called SummerSlam Access, which meant that you could go and you can get pictures with all the wrestlers, and it was very cheap back then. You would pay for like, you'd pay like $30, $50 for a ticket, and you would get pictures with all the wrestlers as long as you stood in line. It was very, very cheap back then. Whatever. So I got to meet like a lot of wrestlers. Mind you, I was like, what, 15, 16 years old. Like I was very, very young. I was under 18. Like I was not a big girl, guys. Like I was still young. Okay. I was very, very young. I'm emphasizing this because I am a professional now. Okay. So please keep that in mind. This was still in my fangirl era. Okay. That's why I'm emphasizing my age. I need you guys to understand that I was in my fangirl era, not in my professional era. Okay. So, I remember I was very excited, like meeting all the wrestlers. I had never really met wrestlers, so I was very excited to be there. And I remember I went up to Wade Barrett because I was like, he had his big line. And when I got there, I was like, holy damn, he is so hot. And what was so embarrassing is that when I got up to the line to meet Wade Barrett and to take the picture, I looked at him and I was like, oh my God, you're so gorgeous. I fucking said that to Wade Barrett. I said, oh my God, you're so gorgeous. And he smiled and we took the picture and that was it. And it was so embarrassing. Fast forward like 10 years later, I'm interviewing the guy and I'm just like, dear God, like I will never bring that up. And I never brought that up. Dear God, no. So that I just wanted to emphasize that this was a very, very long time ago. So embarrassing. And I'm not even gonna, and really quickly, the funny part was like, I was also there with my boyfriend who was there behind me. And he was laughing. He thought it was hilarious. It's okay. I married him, so it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right, let's get the audio back. So that is my Wade Barrett story. Tracy says, love that story. I couldn't help it. It just came out. Like, I was so, like, in awe that I couldn't, like, not say it. So it's a very, very long time ago. Miami Scorp says, I'm sure Wade didn't mind. I mean, he would smile and he was really nice about it and, took the picture with me. And I'm sure I'm not the only girl who has ever, like, fangirled like that. Like, one that's really embarrassing too is the CM Punk one because I fangirled hard for CM Punk, guys, and like hard, like fangirled hard. And when I interviewed CM Punk, he brought it up.
NXT a few years ago, it's the 7th time.
So all I'm saying is this: be careful who you fangirl for because you don't know what your job is going to be in 10 to 15 years. Okay. Okay. So yeah.
Carmelo Hayes.
Oh man, good stuff.
To win his first title here.
We got Don here who says he was and still is. Not sure who I would fangirl out for more, Wade or Drew. Don, you'll find out when you get there. Let me tell you. All right, here we go. Hey, Ilya, sir.
As Hayes lands on his feet again, these men
I just realized we got
so well.
Carmelo's open challenge. We're getting Carmelo versus Ilya on SmackDown? What? Again? What? Now they're what? This match together because they had 3 on NXT.
Fourth time already this year that Hayes has defended the United States
Championship. Okay. So 3 times on NXT and I think now 2nd time on SmackDown.
And Johnny Gargano, and what a German suplex by Dragunov.
Yeah, nicely.
Wayne Man says that's awesome. CM Punk remembered. Oh, I nearly passed out. And I'll share the CM Punk meeting story in the next commercial break. I have very embarrassing stories in my life, everybody. Like very embarrassing stories.
The man who's really come into his own as the champion.
Yeah, no doubt.
Joseph Voss says kids say the darndest things. To be fair, I was a teenager at that time, so like, teenage girls meeting a hot male celebrity. Forget it. We're gonna fangirl the fuck out.
Best version of him right now.
Yeah, Hayes is performing at such a high level, and Dragunov now, once again, grounding Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, the only thing I disagree with when it comes to Melo and indeed Dragunov is putting this championship on the line week in.
By the
week
way,
out.
we also
I'm
got
more of
who do we got? We got
when you
hey
finally
Cyclops.
do
He
win
says
that goal, you want a nice long reign.
Ilya dresses like a
Matches
shady
this,
used
opponents
car
like this are
salesman.
simply not
No, he
conducive.
doesn't.
Well, he's just following
He
in the
dresses.
footsteps
You know what he
Dragunov
reminds me
before
of?
him and Sami
If
Zayn, and
I
of course,
saw
John
Ilya
Cena, who
walking in the
started this United
airport, for
States Open
example,
Challenge
with
over
like
a
the clothes that
decade
he
ago.
wears,
Let me ask you,
I
how
would
many
think he's an
of those guys
international
just mentioned had a
businessman.
long
I'd be like, oh, that
championship
guy.
reign? In the case
That
of
guy probably
Sami
works for
Zayn
like
and Dragunov, it wasn't
some
as long as
fancy
it could have been
perfume
because
company, and he's
he
like
kept
the
putting it on the
CEO
line
of
against the
fucking
best.
And
Versace
Dragunov
or
went for the
something.
Constantine special,
And he
both
probably
men
makes
knocked down.
millions and is
Center
paying
of the
first
ring.
class.
What a collision.
That is exactly what I would
Hayes
think
looks to
of
defend the
Ilya
United
Dragunov.
States Championship successfully tonight.
Thank you so much, Cyclops. We also got Kara Jenkins. Hey, Kara, thank you so much for the super chat. Kara Jenkins says, I really want Chelsea to win the Rumble. She would have a blast with it, and it would be so entertaining. So I have a fun idea. Again, I don't want to spoil my damn video, guys, so I won't spoil it. But in the video, I do include a very fun idea for Chelsea Green, and I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. It's dropping Sunday, the women's one. I'm dropping the women's one on Sunday because, like, the women are a bigger deal. Just saying that. No, seriously. I have a really fun idea for Chelsea for the Rumble, and I would love it if they did it. I doubt they will. But, you know, Chelsea's got a fun little history with the Rumble. She came back at the Rumble, so, and she was, like, the fastest eliminated. So, I really want to see her get, like, some cool things in there. So we'll see what happens with Chelsea. But I think Chelsea will, I don't think she'll win the Rumble because, like, there's so many other directions that they're going to go in for WrestleMania main events. But Chelsea knows her place, and she makes the best of it. And you never know, like, she could climb up this ranking. Like, even when we were watching Unreal, Michael Hayes spoke about, like, Chelsea Green sort of being the person that, hey, maybe she's not on the level or the tier of Charlotte Flair, for example, but that's fine because she goes out there and she maximizes her time and her minutes, and she really does. And now look at Chelsea. She's out there building her dream home out of the money that she gets from wrestling, because she goes out there and she's appearing on the main roster. She's appearing on AAA. She's made NXT appearances. Like, she does not run away from the grind. She was on both seasons of Unreal. She's doing media constantly. I mean, Chelsea is really all in on WWE because she knows everything she had to do to get to WWE, and so she's not taking advantage of the situation. She's not taking it for granted, is what I'm saying. She's taking advantage and doing everything she possibly can to succeed for herself, but also, you know, let the company know that, hey, man, it was a great freaking idea to bring me back. I couldn't love Chelsea more, man. Thank you so much, Kara. It's a wonderful super chat.
Kick out by Hayes.
And you've just got a taste here of the laser focus of the Mad Dragon.
I'm Dorette says, Chelsea can go. Don't sleep. She just plays her role. Exactly. She really, really does.
You notice the knee brace on the right knee. Knee injury cost Dragunov about 13
All right, we're back in 30
months of his
seconds
career.
from to the back to the match here.
Noticed it too, and if he gets an opportunity, he will exploit it.
That springboard clothesline by the champion. Melo into the cover, looking to retain. Dragunov kicks out a near fall by the champion.
Kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't with a knee brace like that. You do need the protection and stability that it gives you. But that
all right, let me get some shout outs, by the way. Who do we got in here? Hey, we got Clown in the building. What's up, Clown? We got Cool Fool 1980. Hey, what's up, Cool Fool? We also got Jay Grouse in here. What's up, Jay Grouse? Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. We got M. Dorette, who's also with us. Haven't I shouted out? Hey, we got Ebony. What's up, Ebony? How are you? She says, I hope Bianca comes back at the Rumble. Girl, me too. I know that Ebony is also like a big Bianca Belair fan, as I am.
Surprisingly enough,
hey, we also got Charles Credo. What's up, Charles? Hey, we got Jonathan. What's up, Jonathan? We also got Darkwing in here. Hey, Darkwing. We got Tanisha Hicks. Hey, Tanisha. We also got Melissa Cabello. We're also back on the show. We got Darren in here. Shout out to Mark Caramillo, who says, hey, Denise, long time. I'm back to work after my back surgery. Hey, dude, I hope you're doing all right, man, because that's serious stuff.
Mello caught him with a back
And yes,
elbow
I agree with Henry
right in
Kiernan,
the
by the way.
nose.
TNA was a good episode last night. They definitely listened to those critiques, and if you don't believe that they did, they definitely did. You can tell a whole lot.
Dragunov favoring the left eye. That's
All right, here we
the eye
go.
that I mentioned there was a shiner on it because of Sami
Ilya
Zayn last week. I
getting into
believe
those
that's
chops
what
on
Mello caught him with the elbow.
Carmelo. Shout out to Tarko Marks is also with us. We got T5 the Great. Maxwell, what up?
Dragunov just
Uncle Doc says,
mentioned
can someone who
intense. He
happens
says,
to be a
"I'm not
doctor
intense.
explain why it takes
I have
so long for
intensity."
Bianca to recover from her
That's what
finger?
this, fiery, brutal,
I remember
former United States
we
champion
did a
is all
Raw
about.
post show. I forgot which one it was though, but I think Santi kind of broke it down really nicely because he had like something similar. And I was actually really like, I feel like it changed my mind on how long Bianca was out for. I think for us in our minds, we think about it like, oh, you know, like a finger is small, so it shouldn't take that long. But I guess we're not really thinking about it the way that we should. So I don't know, man. I didn't think it'd take this long, but it really does.
Mr. Cat out of nowhere and perhaps finally turning the tide in this one.
I love how we're already getting
fans
this is
enjoying
awesome
this
chants.
matchup for the United States title. Nice block by
the way, we
Dragunov.
also got a super chat from Greg Cherry Brand. Hey, Greg, how are you, man? He says, what's up, DW? I hope everyone is staying safe with the storm coming up. Thought your podcast with Reg on Patreon was great yesterday, Denise. Hey, thank you so much, man, for checking that out. Seriously, me and Reg have a great freaking time on Patreon. Well, we also have a great time here, obviously. But we do got a great time on the Patreon chatting about, like, the most random things. Oh, nice. So I'm very happy to resonate with our show. I think yesterday's show had the most like comments from people. Like a lot of people really resonated with yesterday's episode. And the funniest part was I didn't tell anything it was about. It was just called Write Your Own Damn Emails. Thanks, Greg.
Not tonight, anyway.
The official
Also, who here is in the eye of the storm? I know that a lot. I know what, like 16 states are supposed to be hit by the storm. I think tomorrow. Sorry, guys, I'm not really that sure. But I was kind of seeing a little bit of that. So I hope you guys are staying safe, man. I don't really know what's going on out there or what you need to do, but stay safe, man. I know people are like getting food and stuff, stocking it away. But I know there's a lot of serious concerns about electricity, keeping warm, and you know everything that comes with the dangers of so much snow, etc. So I hope you guys are all right, man. We got Jonathan here who says me -5 right now and gonna snow this weekend. Where are you at again, Jonathan? Where it's -5 degrees. Oh my God. And snow. That's a lot, man. I stay home. Are you like? Do you guys have to go to work? Like, are they canceling like work and school and stuff? Because I would hope I hope they don't make people go to work. I hate to say that because I know people got to go to work, but like if it's dangerous, like dangerous, I would hope not. We got Taylor here who says it's just insanely cold in Chicago. W Stein says we are getting freezing rain. Fuck, man. Dilda, by the way, shout out to T Black. We got Dilda Pickle here who says getting 25 centimeters of snow tomorrow. Oh my God. Tanisha says, yeah, I'm in Texas and they've been panic buying everything. No. Oh my God, panic buying is the worst. I mean, we all saw that during COVID where, oh my God, what a nightmare. Like, let's not even think about, you guys do have to think about it for those of you who are in these states, but it's a horrifying sight to go to a supermarket and see people panic buy, because then you start to panic and you're like, oh my God, and it's a fucking chain reaction. It's terrifying. Also, shout out to Ryan. I do not know exactly when, but keep an eye out.
Like Dragunov's doing, that just wears your opponent.
And we got Michael Sears who says, I'm in East Tennessee. They shut down the school through Tuesday already. Oh, good. Really happy to hear that. Like, come on, like a couple of days off to stay safe is definitely okay. Oh, Jonathan says he's in Chicago, so it's -5 already over there. We got M. Durred here who says this winter has sucked so far. Joseph here says I'm on the East Coast and I hope to get missed because I work outside. Oh man, damn. Yeah, that's nerve-wracking, man. We got Don here who says not looking forward to the foot of snow we are expecting. We got Tiffany here who says we will not have the snow till Sunday, but here in Chicago, -6, but the wind it was -22. Oh my God! Not the wind when it's like icy wind. Oh hells no! Like I have felt that when I've gone to like other cities and I like exit the airport and I'm like, whoa, what is this? It's just like cold. Oh my gosh, Tiffany. Yeah, stay safe, man. Stay warm.
He's finally got that second wind and that superior movement of Carmelo Hayes.
We got Kara here says that so far we are home from work on Monday at my job. Oh, nice. Good.
The resilience. I mentioned the toughness earlier.
Christopher says, I keep hearing my name and looking over at the TV.
He's smooth.
No!
He's confident. That's why he's the champion.
Yeah, this is the guy
who's calling me? Who's calling me?
In NXT,
it's like when in wrestling when they say the knees, they're talking about knees like kneecaps. Every time they say the knees, I always think they're saying the knees.
He's trying to drag himself
so terrible. We got Big Willie Style who says -12 degrees where he's at. Big Willie Style, where you at, man? Austin Wright says ice down here in the Carolinas. Big G says -4 in Philly. Oh, Jesus.
Big slap to the champion.
We got the Stone Immaculate here says folks pandemic shopping in New York City for less than a foot of snow. The infamous DJ says New Jersey and Pennsylvania people cray over snowstorm 8 to 16 inches for me. Damn, bro.
Slugfest from the off.
Ender says VA put our new anti-price gouging in effect for it. Damn. We got Tanisha here says it's been raining all day. It's supposed to freeze tonight. Oh dear.
Both men hanging on by a thread.
I saw this. Melissa says Ted Cruz left Texas, so we know the weather will be bad. I saw that. I think he came out here to California. Yeah, no, the weather here is good right now. I even had to turn on the AC the last 3 days because I was hot. So definitely totally different out here. But obviously, you know, I watch the news, so I see that, you know, people are talking about the storm and whatnot.
All of that.
We've said on a number of occasions, Wade, that Dragunov maybe.
By the way, we got Brandon Rosen. Thank you, Brandon. He says it feels like a balmy -24 here in Toronto. I did see. Wait, I saw that. Is it on Toronto? I think I saw in the news that they said. I think it was Toronto, Ontario, that they were talking about is going to be the coldest place on the earth this weekend. I don't remember if they said Toronto, Ontario, or some other place, but I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that they said that it's going to be the coldest place on the earth, and I was like, what? My thought process was so silly. I was like, colder than Antarctica? What? Sorry, guys. I don't know cold down here, man. I don't know cold.
More beatings.
Yeah, I love this chop fest. I'm the better wrestler. No, I'm the better wrestler. No, I'm the better wrestler. I'm the better wrestler, you son of a bitch. It's me. That's what Ilya just did. I love when Ilya, like,
that's what makes him so
feeds up the chop, you know?
Kick the Dragunov.
That's crazy.
What's Carmelo planning to do here?
Dangerous.
Oh shit. Ouch. We got Tiger Claw says, Denise, turn on the AC while I haven't had my heat off for 3 days. We are not Oh man, by the way, I was so mad at myself today. I left to the market and to go visit my grandma, so I was gone for like several hours, right? But earlier in the day, I had shot 2 videos. And so I was hot and I had turned on the AC, and then I didn't realize that I left the house and I never turned it off. So I just spent like 5 hours of AC for the fucking ghost of my house because I wasn't even home to enjoy it. So I came home and I was like, oh my God, the AC is still on. Fuck.
Left leg hurts. I'm sure the entire body hurts.
But yeah, no, it's a little hot. It's not like hot out here, but it's like 70 degrees. You know, so if you get hot, it's 70. then
With
it's
Hayes
hot.
up on
If
his
not, it's not too hot.
shoulder, Dragunov carrying the champion to the center of the ring.
But like, I went out today and I didn't even take a sweater.
Driver into the corner. And Dragunov looking to win the United States Championship, rocks the arm and the legs, and Hayes kicks it 2.5.
We got who we got here? We got LJ here. It says 4 degrees in Northeast
Ilya
Ohio.
Dragunov knows just
This
how
feels like
close he
negative
was
10
to
plus 8 to
recapturing
12
the
inches of snow
United
expected.
States
Oh my
Championship.
God.
Death Valley driver in the
Dude.
corner,
And out.
landing high on the neck of Mello, who's down and in the drop zone, Cole.
And Dragunov.
Uncle Dunk says
Wait a minute.
Toronto. No way. Probably
The
some
Miz
remote
just
place in
got
Russia.
Dragunov
Look,
off
I'm
the
going to be
top
real
rope.
with you.
The
I was
official
scrolling
was
on
over
Twitter
with
and I saw a
Hayes.
headline.
First
So,
48 by
oh, fucking
Into the
Ilya.
cover.
The way he sold that shit.
Case closed.
Another
Hayes with the
strong
win.
victory for Carmelo. What is the Miz doing out there? Leave Carmelo Hayes alone, Miz. Like, move on with your life and let Carmelo do his thing. Carmelo's been trying, like,
Oh, make no mistake
Carmelo's
about
been
it,
trying
that
to
is a
shake off
monkey
the Miz,
of
and the
laws
Miz is
by
like
the Miz.
obsessed with him.
Carmelo Hayes did not see this take place.
Yeah,
That
no,
was the
I don't know,
Miz
Uncle
who
Dunk. I
clearly
saw it on
begrudges
Twitter.
the
I was
fact
scrolling. I was like,
Dragunov
oh, that's
got the
interesting,
shot
and then I moved
instead
on.
of him. Now, Mello didn't see that at all. Of course he pounced.
We got Tony
on
here.
the
It says
table.
Tampa Bay
Mello
is going to
has
get
just
cold, but
seen
nothing like the rest of
replay
the
and
country.
is now livid with the Miz for interfering in this match.
We got Enders here who says governor's
Yeah,
pleading
there's
with people not to
there's
drive in
actually
it because
extremely jealous
accidents
that
take the
Carmelo
power out
Hayes
just
is
like the trees, and then
the
people got to
United
go out to
States
get them
champion.
too.
And
Damn,
Miz
yeah,
wanted
that's true. And then
Carmelo
people are
to keep
risking
the
their
title, but
lives to
maybe
go
get a
save
tough
other
opportunity
people.
against Hayes down the road.
Damn,
Clearly
damn, Enders, that's
antagonized
crazy,
Carmelo
man.
Hayes, and I'm sure Ilya Dragunov in the process. I'm pretty sure there will be some consequences for the Miz after that act.
We got infamous DJ1 who says, I'd rather not talk about my fucking oil bill. I hate winter.
The issue between Cody Rhodes
Oh,
and
man, I
Jacob
feel
Fatu.
ya. Let's see what we got here. We got Destructocon. He says, we're used to this weather in Northeast Ohio. It's cold, more snow on the way. SC Jets fan says, I may be without power tomorrow night because of an ice storm. I will probably miss the stream. Oh, that's true. Oh, no. No, but I hear that a lot of people might be losing their power. So, yeah, man, that sucks. That really sucks. Not because of, like, videos and social media and shit, but because, like, you need to stay warm. Thank you, SG fans.
Jacob Fatu, what the hell did you just do? Your winner and
Tiffany says, I also stopped at the store after work and they upped the prices on all the toilet paper. It felt like COVID all over again. Oh my God. We got Dragonfly Dreams here. Since I've seen a lot of indie promotions have canceled shows over the weekend due to the storm. I did see that like 2,300 or 2,300 or 2,500 flights were also canceled. Yo. I'm excited to see what Jacob Fatu does today. They're going to do a Cody Rhodes interview today. By the way, Sheldon just gifted a DWO membership, keeping his streak alive. Thank you, Sheldon. Hope you're doing good on this Friday. We got Brandon Rosen who says, is it worrisome for SmackDown that we're talking about the weather? No, because I was watching and talking. I got two eyes, guys. No, I was like literally Carmelo and Ilya fucking killed it. But like
Well,
this
ladies
weather
and gentlemen,
conversation definitely had
earlier
people
today,
like
I had an
wanting to
opportunity
talk,
sit
you
down
know?
with Cody Rhodes for an
Literally.
exclusive
But
interview.
no, I don't think it's worrisome.
Cody
I just
Rhodes
think
and
that it's a huge
Jacob
topic,
Fatu
and
meet at
everybody
Saturday night's main
here
event. But this interview
that lives in
became
so many different parts of the world,
and almost got out of control.
wants
We'll
to
tell you what happened.
talk
Coming
about
up
it.
next on SmackDown.
So up next, we got the Cody Rhodes sit-down interview. So let's see what he has to say about Jacob Fatu. But no, even then, that's the funny part. Like, SmackDown's actually been good today. Well, I mean, the first 45 minutes. Who knows what the next 2 hours and 15 are going to look like. But the first 45 minutes have actually been pretty damn good. I did like that opening segment with Trick and Sammy and Damian. And then right now, the Ilya Carmelo match. Thank you, Brandon. Hey, what's up, Andrew Panajotis is in the building. Andrew says, rah-rah, enjoy your streams. We need Bailey, those straps again. Sting should appear at the Rumble. Also, Bret versus Drew. Bret Hart versus Drew for the title. And, I mean, it is in Saudi, and you know they love their legends, so. Oh my gosh. I still remember, like, I think once, like, when WWE first started going over there, they were asking for, like, legends that had, like, died. Literally. Like, they were asking for, like, Yokozuna. And I don't know who else they were asking for, but they were asking for legends to appear that weren't even around anymore. So, like, crazy times, guys. I mean, obviously, you know, they've definitely smartened up on that after the years and years of the partnership. But still. Anyway, so Andrew Panajotis, you're on to something. But yeah, Bailey those straps. Again, I have a prediction for Bailey for the Rumble, but I don't know. Moving forward, man, I never know what's going to happen with Bailey. Like, I wanted to see where that psychotic character was going to go. I genuinely thought it was going to go somewhere, and then it didn't. And so for that reason, I don't really know, like, what is next for Bailey. I mean, I guess we can put 2 and 2 together for maybe her and Lyra will eventually, you know, feud instead of being besties. But regardless, it feels like Bailey's kind of just there at the moment, which they've used to, they've incorporated that into the storyline. Thank you so much, Andrew. We also got Greg here who says, I'm working on writing my own DM emails for getting some people on my interview show. Good luck, Greg. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. Let me go through some more comments, see what everyone's saying. Hey, Bill W. from New York. Hope you are safe from the storm, bro. Be careful out there. We got Uncle Donk here who says, please change your tires if you haven't for snowy places. Yeah, okay. I don't have no advice for you guys on that one. I've never... I think you put like chains. So, oh man, I sound so fucking stupid. I'm sorry, guys. I've never lived in a snowy place. I'm like, I don't even know what the, like, I know, like, okay, there's falling icicles, right? That can kill you. You can skid off the road because of the snow and the iciness. The power can go out. Those are the only things that I'm aware of that can happen. So please let me know what other concerns, because I don't want to sound like an idiot. Be like, this person, she's never been in snow. You bougie Californian out there in your freaking beach. See, I always say that the biggest misconception is people think that Californians are always at the beach. We're never at the beach. Like, maybe like those really hardcore beach people, but I actually go to the beach once a year, and then I'm like, nah, I hate the beach because the beach has so much sand, and I hate sand, and you always find sand in places you didn't even know you had places, and I hate that feeling. So, but now I'm feeding into the freaking Californian freaking stereotype now. Oh my God. I'm just sitting here being like, yeah, dude, righteous. Let's go to the beach and surf some waves. Oh, this is embarrassing for me. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Andrew Panajotis who says, it's Hulk Hogan's Hulkamania 40th anniversary today was born. Really? I didn't realize that, Andrew. Thank you for sharing that. We got Matt Rakeel here who says, love the Patreon with you and Reg. We'll never let you talk. We'll never let you talk. I'm watching the boxing on Paramount Plus. Denise recruited the best people. Thank you so much, Matt. All right, here we go. SmackDown is back and Cody's doing an interview. And I'm so glad that podcast that you enjoyed and, got something out of that. So thank you, Matt.
With bad memories, but I do have to ask.
All right, here we go. This Cody interview.
The WWE Championship a couple of weeks ago.
I feel like I'd rather not talk about losing the WWE Championship. Instead, talk about regaining the WWE Championship, the Royal Rumble.
Cody's trying to be positive.
Winning it a third time.
But I would like to hear what it felt like for him to lose the title.
Cody, I'm sorry. Tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event, you take on the man who cost you the WWE Championship. Tell me your feelings on Jacob Fatu.
Why did Michael Cole cut him off like that?
You know, I respect you having asked that.
Why did he cut him off like that?
Already
could have been the second question.
I didn't.
Get your hands off of me. We ain't doing that.
Okay, Fatu's coming in. He and Trick Williams were practically wearing the same outfit, except that Jacob Fatu added the red bandana.
It's fine.
And the red shoes. I can't imagine Fatu being professional in this.
My concern was Drew McIntyre because he kicked my damn teeth down my throat. I was locked in full throttle on Drew and Drew only. I don't give a damn how you feel or what you think about it. But then you gotta be the hero, huh? and to put your hands on me. And then I had my mind rolling, had the wheels turning. Then it had me thinking.
Oh, you were thinking. You were
Damn.
thinking.
What is he trying to say?
Suddenly it
Fatu
didn't
don't
look like
think?
Thinking in 3 stages of hell, it looked like you were acting. Listen, I'm not going to talk to you about somebody kicking your teeth down your throat. I'm going to tell you what every single person in this room is already thinking, but doesn't have the balls to tell you. You acting and not thinking. You acting. That's what got you locked up in the first place.
He's bringing it up
in the first place.
All right. Okay. Hey, Cody, relax.
He's bringing up Fatu's real past,
You wanna
by the
go
way.
there, huh?
I love it.
Listen,
Ooh.
bro, it ain't nothing new that don't nobody know about me, okay? 16, locked down. 18, locked down. 7 kids, no job, 1 mattress, okay? A month before I got here, I didn't even know if I had a damn job here. Hell, man, I almost got fired before I got hired. But nah, I ain't complaining. And I ain't complaining about none of that. Because them choices I done fixed. Hell, and them choices made me a better man.
Amen.
Obviously, man, them choices got me standing right here, right now, in front of your ass.
That's the problem. You're standing across from me right now, but I'm not the WWE champion. And that is your fault. This right here, Saturday night's main event, Montreal, the Bell Center, it should be for the WWE Championship, Jacob.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You a title match? Nah, hell nah. The way I seen it, Drew was already out before I stepped in front of him.
Oh, you got it figured out, huh? Drew was already out. You got this title match, main event situation completely figured out, which is crazy because, Jacob, you've never been in a title match.
Hold on,
Oh, hey. Easy.
So that's what you think I am, huh? That's what you think this is, Cody? What you think I'm just like every other Samoan that you went against? That don't make them like me no more. Hell, I ain't never made them like me. So what? Everybody think I'm just a loose cannon?
that.
I'm unhinged? I'm out of control? I ain't got no control?
Yes, please.
Nah, bruh. Trust me. I'm very in control. Think about that.
I love this masculinity of
That is a
I don't
scary
know how
thought,
else to
and Cody Rhodes
describe
has a
it,
lot to
but
think about
I fucking
before his
love
match
that
in
Fatu
24 hours at
promo. Let
Saturday
me
Night's
tell
Main Event.
you,
I do want to
him
explain to you
bringing
that
up
general
that
manager
like
Nick Aldis
yes, his
made
past
sure Cody
was
Rhodes and Jacob
muddied
Fatu
and
left
controversial,
the
and he made some
building.
bad
He did not want to
decisions.
jeopardize the match
But
for
also,
tomorrow
he
night.
learned from those
Save it for
decisions and
tomorrow
is a
night because
father
the
now,
threats
and is a good
come
man
to
and
a
does the
head
things he needs to
tomorrow
do.
at Saturday
I'm
night's
on
main
board,
event
man.
as
I'm
the
on fucking
former
board, like to the
WWE
point
champ
where like
Cody
he
Rhodes
feels like
goes
the baby
one-on-one
face here. Like
with
I
the
want
man
to
who
root for
trusted
him.
to go the most
We got James
terrifying
Irving who
man
says,
on
"What
earth,
a freaking
the Samoan
promo!"
werewolf,
Zeno Hour
Jacob
says,
Fatu.
lit. Brandon Rosen says, "Please give Jacob the win." Miami Scorp says, "I love Jacob and that segment."
I am so glad I ran into you.
Oh
Just
shit!
really, I wanted to
Get
take this
the
time to be the bigger person as per usual, and
for
let
Jordan
you know that
Grace.
you are a star,
Quote,
Jordan. You're a
quote,
star. And you know
Reg,
what stars deserve?
Auga.
They deserve a platform to shine on. So, with that being said, I wanted to offer you the coveted position.
Okay, I need a tweet about
Legion
Fatu's
of my
promo,
secret
guys. Sorry, that was too good
service.
not to tweet.
Perfect fit.
Come on.
We were thinking you could start maybe next week at the Royal Rumble. We work together. We become WWE Women's Champion. Wait, better idea. Why don't you start tonight? I'm about to go out there and beat that bully Jade up, so that's perfect.
You have a match with Jade tonight?
Johnson
Say no
says,
more.
"Get the
I'm convinced.
tank." Yeah, I mean,
Yes, get the suit ready.
DJ says,
See you on
"Jordan, hey."
Pledge your allegiance.
Alrighty.
Chelsea.
Man, that was so good,
gonna give
man.
ourselves a
Seriously, that
slight
Jacob Fatu
J.
promo, so good. Like
muscle
legit, I feel
added
like you
to
gotta
this
do
group.
stuff like,
Stand up,
you know,
Michael
everybody
Cole.
in
Pledge
WWE
allegiance
kind of feels
to
a
the
little
Queen of
primed,
Canada.
a little polished, a little golden boy, too good. Like even CM Punk. CM Punk's been a little bit more corporate than he has Punk. Come on, that's coming from a big CM Punk fan, all right? We need someone that's a little gritty, a little edgy, a little rough around the edges. That's what I want. I want some like, none of this like, you know, like it's been a while. Think about it. Like think about all the guys on the roster. You don't got nobody with Jacob Fatu that legit has like a past like that. Like I can say I'm street, I've been to dark places. Like I'm not just pretending to be like a tough guy. Like no, I've been to jail. I've seen some shit. I don't know. I'm locked in, man. I'm locked in. I really like Fatu's what he brought to the table right now because it's different. It's so different, and you need that. You need to feel like, oh man, this guy's a little crazy. You know, he's a little I don't want to be around him. Shit, man. You know, kind of scared of him. I like that. So we'll see. Let's see what we got here. Let me go through some more comments. Let's see. Who's here? We got Infamous DJ who says, muscle mommy. We got DLP says, Denise just got here. Love the outfit. Where'd you go? Nowhere. Well, I mean, I went to the store and to go visit my grandparents, but honestly, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I really if you guys don't follow me like on Instagram or whatever, look, if I wasn't like posting constantly about wrestling, my Instagram page would literally just be like clothes and fashion and shit like that. I love to get dressed up, but the thing is that my job it's from home. So I don't get to like go out to the office and get dressed up, you know, to go to the office or, you know, go like, you know, places where people can like, you know, like, you know, people, I feel like when you work from home, like even this happens to me all the time where I work from home, I'll slap on my wrestling t-shirts and then like hang out in my sweats, right? But then I'm like, yo, I buy like these cute little outfits that I don't get to wear anywhere. When am I going to wear them? So I'm like, shit, I need to start wearing them on my streams and start getting, you know, extra because I feel like, damn, where else am I going to get dressed up? If I don't get dressed up for my streams, where am I going to get dressed up? So I always try to do like different looks and different styles, whether it's with my makeup or my hair or my clothes, just to keep it lively, you know, do something different. So I didn't necessarily get dressed up like for like a special occasion. It was just shit. I want to wear something somewhere. Thank you, DLP3, 323. Hey, 323, let's go. All right, let's see what else we got here. Hey, we got a super chat from Frank. He says, love both these guys, but Jacob winning or Drew interference, get the tank. Jordan looking so good with them glasses on her, like Miss Salcedo's glasses. Dude, I don't even know where my glasses are. Like legit, don't even know where my glasses are. I feel like bad about that. I was supposed to be wearing my glasses, but I don't know, man. I just never got used to them. I really didn't. And I feel bad. And I don't even want to go get my eyes checked again because I feel like the eye doctor is going to be like, girl, you did not wear your glasses and it shows. And I don't need her to give me that news. So I'm just like not thinking about it. But anyways, yes, Jordan looked fantastic. And yeah, I almost don't. I think from the second that they made the announcement that it was going to be Cody and Fatu at Saturday night's main event, ever since they made that announcement, I felt like that was going to end in shenanigans. Like, I don't actually think there's going to be like a real ending. I would like it if Jacob Fatu like legit beat Cody Rhodes there. I think that would be sick and would really give Jacob Fatu a little bit of the leg up there. But right now, I just don't think they'll actually do it. I hope they do, but I might end with an interference from Drew or something. Thank you so much, Frank. We got Jonathan here says, yeah, I have fashiony stuff, but I haven't worn them since I wear scrubs to work. Exactly. Like, you're like, when am I going to wear this? You're like, I got to find some place to wear this. Big G says you're all dressed up with nowhere to go. Literally. That's funny. John Harris says you live in Hollywood. LOL, you can wear it to the grocery store. I did go to the grocery store in this. And earlier I had another necklace that was really shiny, but I accidentally broke it.
It is now official. The tribal chief returns a week from tomorrow. Roman Reigns is officially
in the Rumble.
Saturday's Royal Rumble match.
Damn, we couldn't even get a little video from Roman saying that he's
Royal Rumble in
why would they do it like that? I kind of hate the way they just announced Roman for the Rumble.
Live at
Why would they
ESPN2
give us a
at 9
graphic and
in
be
the
like,
morning on the East
Roman's
Coast,
gonna
6
be
in the morning
there?
on the West Coast.
He
That'll be followed,
declares.
of course, in the evening by Friday night
Right.
SmackDown. Then we head
Either
to
have him
Saturday, and the
announce
road to
himself or keep it
WrestleMania
a
begins.
surprise.
The countdown show, 12 noon Eastern, 9 in the morning on the West Coast.
Like, were
and
people
then the
really not
Royal
expecting Roman to
Rumble
be
at
there?
2 o'clock East, 11 a.m. on the West Coast. Followed
Damn.
immediately by the post
Jay
show.
Grouse
The
says
road
Roman
to
couldn't even send an
WrestleMania
iPhone vid
begins
for him
a
declaring
week
for the
from
Rumble.
tomorrow.
No, he couldn't. Clearly not.
And the Royal Rumble just keeps getting bigger.
I just
and
feel
bigger.
like
Back here to SmackDown, it does not
either
get
have him
any
say it
bigger
himself
than
or
the now
don't and just let it be a surprise. It's the mother effing Rumble. We're supposed to have surprises. Damn, Jordan. We're supposed to have surprises in the Rumble, guys. That's what makes it like just so much more fun. Don Divisionary says, why'd they just do that? I'm guessing maybe some people thought he wasn't going to be there and they were like, no, guys, no, for real. It's like, we're going to have Roman. So like, tune into the show. Roman will be there. But like, come on. D. Joseph says, weird. I was going to say they sell tickets, but they don't need to. Like, people are going to show up to those Saudi shows. I don't know how they get them, but they get them. Your boy KJ here says, damn, get the tank for Jade. You got your boy KJ says, LMAO, I'm not surprised they announced him. This wasn't shocking. BH. No, I feel like they shouldn't have. I feel like they really should not have announced him. Like, let me be excited when I hear Roman's theme song. Do not rob me of that moment.
Well, Jordan Gray, since arriving here on Friday Night SmackDown's made no bones
Rudio
about it.
says,
She wants to
totally ruined the Rumble for me. Had no idea Roman would be an entrance. Oh, Jesus. I'm distraught.
Chelsea, a victory tonight could
All right, here we go. Let's see.
A future championship opportunity. And for Chelsea, it's all about survival as well against the Storm. Match is underway.
All right, so Chelsea versus Jade.
Trainer on a ringside, and still find it hard to believe that Jordan Grace is actually part of her secret purpose. Well, she's already paying.
By the way, we got Tracy here. Tracy, thank you so much. Says Jacob and KO. Could you imagine that team up?
That is the
Tracy.
WWE Women's Champion.
I would pass out. I think I would pass out. I can't wait for Kevin Owens to come back if he does come back. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen anything as of late with KO that they have said anything about where he's at with his neck injury. I'm not really sure where he's at the moment with that. Yeah, I just want him to come back, man. I feel like we took Kevin Owens, having Kevin Owens on the roster for granted. I really, really do. I don't think we realized what we had. I mean, we always like we're fans. I'm not saying we weren't, but like, come on, bring KO. Hopefully KO can heal up and be better and come back. I miss him. Thank you, Tracy.
Beating down Chelsea Green.
Grace did not look impressed with the champion moments ago, and now Jade Cargill with a following slam.
We got Robert Michael here who says, I miss Kevin Owens. I agree.
Athletic champion.
Jade Cargill did not like Jordan Grace once she arrived on SmackDown. Made it very clear there is only room for one alpha female here on the blue brand, and it's me, the champ.
Well, Chelsea Green, that fall-away slam sent her right out of the ring.
But there's no respite whatsoever because here comes the Storm.
Just mouthing off to Jordan here at ringside.
Hold on.
Have they officially made this match official? Jade and Jordan for Saturday night's main event?
Alpha females, it rarely ends at just talk.
I'm not really sure. Have they made this match official?
Sanctity of this match, it appears to have done so. At least
Jade better stop worrying about
that. As of right now, Big G, there's 3 matches for Saturday night's main event. There's the women's tag, the Fatal 4-Way, and then Cody and Fatu.
Might be about to pay here.
And Chelsea with the double knees to the back of the neck, and
once again, Jordan Grace paying dividends.
And Chelsea has the WWE Women's Champion rocked. And a kick out by Jade at 1.
Just a 1 count after that level of abuse thrown your way. That has just angered Chelsea.
Damn, Johnny brings up a good point that Jade has not defended the title bout since beating Tiffany.
Any opportunity to
has she not? Because she's had matches where she got wins and stuff, but they were not for the title. So yeah, you might be on. Yeah.
Jade got caught top rope.
Has she defended the belt?
For leverage, and Jade still able to kick out.
I don't think so, because she had matches with whom? Meechin, B-Fab, Chelsea. So Jordan is going to be her first. Jordan is going to be her first championship matchup. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's way too long. Wait, Jihad, has it been
She's telling
83
Jordan
days?
Grace to watch this.
When did she
That's
win
the
the title
Jade.
again? Jade.
The champ dominant again.
Has it really been 83 days?
The WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
That's insane, man.
What an emphatic
What was the point of this?
Okay, Jordan's
Prove
gonna
that
speak.
You can wrestle just as long as it's not for the title.
Ah, damn, Jordan's saying the things
I
the
talked to
fans
Nick
wanted
Aldis,
to say.
And I'm in the Women's Royal Rumble. So after I win that, I'll be seeing you on the other side.
All right, so it's been since November.
Or,
Ooh, dear
since you're
Lord.
already warmed up, we could just do this right now.
I think this will be added for Saturday night's main event. So, is that a yes or a no? Is that a yes or a no?
Jade Cargill saying, I will do this on my time. But wait, Jordan Grace will
She didn't
not
say
be
that,
bullied.
though. Michael Kozov, she said she'll do this on her time. She didn't actually say that. She just blew a kiss. She blew a kiss, Jordan.
do indeed appear to be on a
Oh,
collision
Big G
course.
says it was on the Saturday night's main
Jordan
event that
Grace
Punk won the
wins
World Heavyweight
the Royal
Championship.
Rumble
Damn, I had
and
forgotten she won it there.
guarantees An opportunity at that title.
Damn, and Punk's already defended the title against Braun, against Finn Balor. Wow.
So you good for tonight? You seem a little distracted. Oh my gosh, Charlotte, I thought we worked this out last week. I can still focus on other titles and our team.
No, it's just that Rumble's next week, and I want to make sure we're stronger than ever.
I get it. But, Rumble's going to be great. Plus, not going to lie, it's going to be hard to top last year's Rumble.
I know, I won. Oh, yeah, and you made an epic return. But I probably forgot because I won. But then there was WrestleMania.
I mean, look, they
Look at it this
both
way.
did good
You
things
won
at the
WrestleMania.
Rumble. She won the
We wouldn't have
Rumble.
been best friends. We wouldn't have been tag champs. And we wouldn't be trying to get those titles back.
No, that's all true. So we will worry about Rumble next week. And tonight, it's about the team?
It's about the team.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, because next week, it's not a team stuff, guys. Like, every woman for herself,
did win last
please.
year.
I mean, Charlotte
The
should be
Fireflies
proud
are
that she
here
won
tonight.
last year.
And they are in for a rude awakening. Bo, I promised these men behind me gold, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And it starts with me and the right-hand man, Tama Tonga. Yeah. When I look at this lantern, I see me winning the Royal Rumble. And when that happens, I am going to bring back the undisputed WWE title to this family where it belongs. And as long as I have this, there ain't nothing that you or he can do about it.
JC Mateo has like a brand new big giant necklace. I was like, okay, I see it. All right, let's see what everybody's saying. We got Nisha here, says creative on SmackDown needs to do better. I love Jade, but they could have had her in feuds with people like Charlotte, Alexa, someone. Yeah, I mean, they've been really just hanging out in the back. But earlier, someone wondered if, let me see, where'd they go? And we got Wayne Man here who says, is Alexa turning on Charlotte? If anyone were to turn on anyone, I think right now I do see it being Alexa turning on Charlotte, because Alexa does look a little annoyed of Charlotte right now. Whereas, like, Charlotte kind of says some things, but that's just like who she is. Thank you so much for the love, Tan XOXO. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Wyatt 6 versus MFTs. By the way, we got Frank here who says, oh my, Jade got them cakes, my women's championship. And I know Frank's eyes when Jade did the little spank on herself. Frank was like, Frank's like, that's my champion right there. That's my champion. 83 days of cakes on my champion. Thanks, Frank. Joseph says, didn't we see this last week? I don't even remember. Everything's all a blur, guys. It's all a blur. The Wyatt Six, MFT, it's all just like one big ball of yarn at this point of memories. But hey, I'm always here to willing to give it a chance.
Saturday,
We got Robert here says MFTs or Dark State. Who needs to leave more?
in Riyadh.
Robert.
The excitement. The energy.
Listen to this place.
You're gonna be surprised by my answer.
Dreams will come true.
Getting pumped up for Riyadh.
I'm gonna have to say the MFTs.
Experience Riyadh.
I know. But I think I have to go with the MFTs. I know, that's crazy. I know, but like, I'm just not feeling it. Haven't been feeling it for a long time. I think at this point, like, Dark State is just there on NXT, whereas like MFT, like, you know, like you gotta watch and pay attention. Whereas like Dark State, they're kind of like in and out of the show. They're not really as a part of the show in the last couple of weeks. Whereas MFTs, you know, like they got a full-on storyline and everything. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know, guys. I'm just answering Robert's question. Thanks, Robert. Oh my God. We got Jokey here. It says, how should they book the Wyatt fam? You know, it's so hard because when you have a group like that is very sci-fi-ish, you know, spooky stuff, it is a lot harder. I think they should have been more grounded, more realistic. I think that they're honestly, just by them even going out there and having matches. Like, when's the last time we saw Nikki Cross wrestle a match, a singles match, for example? I think if you actually had the guys go out there and have matches, like singles matches against some of the other wrestlers, like that would help. I don't even know at this point what could be done, but when you have the group do very little and the same things over and over, it gets old very, very fast. Thank you, Jokey. All right, let me go through the comments here. Tronin says, when watching WWE, if you ask, didn't we see this last week? The answer is always yes. Yes, the answer is yes. Oh man, that's terrible. Diamond Money says, wow, Denise. Tracy says, no, Denise. Mr. Know-It-All here says, I'm coming around on Dark State. Sorry. Jose Lopez says, I have to agree with you, Denise. Let's see what else we got here. Seth Kuhn says, I wonder how she feels about Roman in the Rumble. Well, you can, tomorrow morning, you can find out because I'm dropping my men's Royal Rumble entry predictions video. It's now a yearly tradition. I think this is year 2. But still, and I will definitely tell you what I think about Roman Reigns in the Rumble in that video. We got Miami Scorp who agrees with me. Hey, I've gotten a good amount of people that agree that they would much rather have MFTs poof disappear over Dark State. No. Infamous DJ1, Denise does not enjoy Dark State. I just said that I see more of MFTs on SmackDown than I do of Dark State on NXT. So for that reason, because I'm getting much more of this on this side, that is why I would undo MFTs over Dark State. This does not mean that I am a Dark State fan. Thanks, Infamous DJ. Wow, Robert, who asked the question, says, I agree with you. Damn. Tanisha Hicks says, Denise, really? Dark State is the worst. Like I said, guys, it's like having to eat a little bit of the vegetable you don't like and then having to eat a lot of the vegetable that you don't like, all right? Like, come on, you know, like I'm talking about servings here and portions with what we get between the MFTs and Dark State. That is how I came up with the decision. All right, let's bring the audio back.
The Wyatt 6.
Let's see what else we got here.
Symbolic lantern, and here's why.
We got Big G here says if Jade doesn't defend the title until WrestleMania, it'll be 168 days without defending it. Nah, I'm pretty sure she's going to defend it at Saturday night's main event. I think they'll make a match for that show. Yeah. I think so. And if it doesn't, then they'll maybe make it for the Royal Rumble, which I don't want it because I don't want to have a Captain Rumble because I have Jordan in my Rumble predictions, and I got Rumble plans for her. So like, I don't need Jordan out of that Rumble. She's a big piece of my predictions.
Coming into tonight's tag.
Tracy says, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, Denise. Oh man. We got Kara Jenkins who says MFTs over Dark State. We got Kara says, maybe if Dark State got a new storyline. Yeah. Mind you guys, we have Jeff Cobb in this group. I'm a big Jeff Cobb fan. We need to completely revamp JC Mateo on this SmackDown show, guys. Like, legit. You know what I want? I'm just going to say it. I want Jeff Cobb to turn on Solo Sikoa. And I want him to strip all this goofy MFT shit. And maybe like go either solo or maybe link up with Fatu or something. But like be like a man's man. Don't be like a MFT boy with like whatever the hell they're doing out here. Like be a little like edgier, a little grittier. That's what I want to see. But and take the damn name off. Like we gotta change the name. Just be JC at this point. I will take just JC.
6.
Because I feel like that suits him more. Like Mateo doesn't really suit him at all. So that's where I'm at on that. But hey,
Go in the back. You guys suck. Go in the back. You guys suck.
Sending Tala back to the locker room, obviously.
By the way, we got Jared Palmer. Jared, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, "Oh, is it why? Oh wait, oh yeah." He says, "Oh, is it why it's 6?"
Last week, Wade, when they cost Solo Sikoa an opportunity to qualify for tomorrow night's Fatal 4-Way.
Oh
Not
man,
enough payback
Jared.
as far as they are concerned.
Jared.
They wanted that lantern back, but they did
Look,
not get
I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what we get. Last time we saw this match, Eric Rowan was cooking. Remember that? Eric Rowan went in there and he was like,
can they hold on to the tag gold?
So
No,
it'll be
let's hope
Loomis
we
and
get to
Gacy
that
defending
again
the
today,
tag
but,
team titles tonight
this
against
story's
Solo
gonna
Sikoa
like this story
and
has been going for a long
Tonga
time.
of
Like,
the MFTs.
weren't we
What is
watching
Solo
this
accommodated to
storyline
win
during
gold?
Halloween last year?
And Tama have already
Can
taken
someone
a
remind me
massive
when the
shot on
storyline
Wyatt.
started?
That
Because I'm
lantern
pretty
that
sure
we
it's been
talked
like
about has
8
just been
months.
a mental blow to the
Like,
Wyatt
I'm
Six,
pretty
and all
positive
of
the
the
story
same
has
since
gone on
the
for like
MFT
8
to make it
months.
clear.
I
Nothing
know I was
is
watching this
sacred.
during Halloween
Nothing is
time.
off limits.
I should
So what
not.
about
I'm
Gacy
sorry,
and
but
Loomis? What do they need to do
in
to keep the
towards the
titles?
Well, they
end
need to
of
get back to what
January,
they do best,
I
which
should
is
not be
running the
watching
tag division
a
from bell
feud
to bell. You need to
that was
not
happening
equalize
during
all the
fucking
personal
Halloween
issues and
of the
strife you
year
have
prior.
with the loss of that lantern.
Especially
Just
if that
get in there
feud
and
is
compete.
not
Solo
good.
Sikoa,
If the
another
feud's
quick tag.
good, then I will change my
Listen,
mind.
this
But
is
if it's
important
not
matchup as
good,
well
bro,
for Solo
we're
Sikoa,
months
Wade. Again,
in,
he's the
new
leader
year.
of the MFTs, but another
What are we
opportunity to show
doing?
his leadership. He promised
Whatever.
to bring gold back to the
Thank you,
group, and
Jared.
here's the first opportunity
Here,
tonight.
see, look.
Has
Infamous
been
DJ
clear. He
One
wants
says
his
the
MFTs
summer.
in possession for every piece of gold here.
You see
on
what I'm saying?
SmackDown.
You see what I'm saying?
It starts tonight.
Shonen says it's been
Of course,
forever.
Tama Tonga,
Austin
who's
Wright
getting
says
pummeled in there
since
right
fall.
now, has
Yep.
previously held
Okay, so
tag
like
gold
fall,
here
end of
with
summer,
Tonga
beginning of fall,
lower.
somewhere around
Gonna
there.
do the same again tonight with the boss, Solo
Like, that's what
Sikoa.
I'm saying,
Not to
man.
mention
Like,
a
this is
7
crazy.
IWGP tag
Hey,
team
what's up,
reigns
Alan?
as
Hope you're
well.
doing good,
Tama
man. Thanks
Tonga,
for being
a
here.
tag team technician. Ooh, he went for that cutthroat and running elbow, and Loomis moves out of harm's way and delivers a drop kick. Dexter Loomis, who of course believes he's Mercy the Buzzard, and he sends Tonga halfway across the ring.
Such a war
Exactly.
individual
Henry
who
Kiernan
has
says,
been
"Where's the
good
New
matches
Japan
set
AEW,
on
Jeff
the
Cobb?"
MFTs for different reasons now, just
We need that,
following Solo Sikoa out of the ring.
we need
And this
that,
is all
like,
now going the way of the
meaty
Wyatt
ass
Six.
kicker.
And now the Wyatt Six taking out the MFTs.
Look at every inch the champs. Can they?
I got your
finish
boy
the
here who
job?
says Solo deserves better than this bullshit Wyatt Six storyline. We got Brandon Rosen says, "I could not care less who wins this match." Tiger Claw says, "I actually
Wyatt
enjoy the
Six
Wyatt
defending
Six a
the
lot
tag
more
team
than
titles
a
against
lot
Solo
more.
Sikoa,
Oh, a
Tama
lot more in
Tonga
AAA. Okay,
of
I haven't
the,
been seeing what they've been doing there,
MFTs.
so I'm a little out of the loop.
And this is Dexter Loomis.
Jared
a
Palmer
man
says,
who
"Didn't it
was
start in
once described as a
Australia?"
tortured
I
artist,
don't know when it actually started.
gravitates away from normalcy, which is
James
why he
Irvin
fit
says it's
right
been a
in with the
long
Wyatt
feud, not
Six.
as long as Jey Uso's entrance, though. Your boy KJ says Solo's the only interesting one out of this whole feud. Just let him go by himself. I still think they need to make Solo a comedy character. I know that's not what a lot of people might get excited about, but to me, that feels like the most natural to him. Because he's pretty funny. Like, there's been times where I've LOL'd at some of the things that Solo has said and done. And so part of me wants to just see him be like a comedy character.
Just completely changed.
We got Miami Scorpio says, where are the Street Profits and the rest of the tag teams on SmackDown? This feud is old news. We got Diamond Money says, I don't care about the storyline at all. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Brandon Barnes. I was almost going to say Bourne. So I had to get in there and see if that was an A or no.
Amount of time, and you see them getting better week in, week
Anyways,
out.
hope you're doing good, Brandon. Thanks for tuning into the stream.
218.
Now you see
Tracy says, have you heard anything about Javon? I haven't seen anything. I'm hoping he's in the Rumble. I'm still counting him as being in the Rumble since I haven't seen anything.
Oh, Tonga lower now with the big
We got
right hand to the jaw.
John
Once
Reza
again
says,
behind
did
the
this
referee's
crowd
back.
fear
You
freaks
might not like
to
them, but
death?
that is
LOL, what the
really,
hell?
really
Bro, like, we
smart
can't expect them
strategy.
to care.
One goal
I
down
don't
the line.
blame them. We got Steve G who says, hello, Denise. Hey, Steve, how's it going, man? What's new?
Solo barking.
We got Tiffany here who says, I'm hoping this feud doesn't go as long.
As Loomis fights back.
We'll see.
Not a smart move against the tag champs, talking trash, taking your eye
Yeah,
off
boy
the ball.
says,
Here's
yes,
what
Denise.
happens.
I'm with you. Solo
what
is
an
basically a
elbow by
younger
Solo
Uso.
into the cover.
I mean, the
Looking to win the
Usos
tag
are
team
very
gold
funny.
and a kick out.
So, yeah, like, it's not bad being a funny person.
Menacing
You can get a lot
individual
done being
Solo
funny.
Sikoa. There's a methodical pace to him, eerily reminiscent of.
Brandon says, the report I heard was that he was fine afterwards. I hope you're right. I hadn't seen anything. Thank you so much, Steve. I love how many, you know what I noticed? Anytime I wear anything with a collar, gets a lot of love. Collars, they do something to people.
To impress Solo Sikoa and inch closer to that tag goal.
I'll show the full fit right now during the we are in a commercial break, but once we're in another the one where we're not seeing the match, I'll show my full fit. I'm actually wearing my my Andre the Giant romper underneath this.
We really are at war now.
I say it's my Andre the Giant romper because I kind of look like Andre the Giant in it, and if I were to pull a sleeve down, I would definitely look like Andre the Giant.
Back into this match.
Jen Russell says, damn, homie, you got the sniffles for real. I don't know how many of you guys have noticed, but I've been like this for a month already. I have not gotten rid of the cough that I've had since January 1st. I have not gotten rid of the damn sniffles that I've had since January 1st. Like, New Year 2026 Denise came with everything. Like, it's just been brutal.
Again, Solo staring down at ringside, and Uncle Howdy.
Feel like anger and that frustration oozing out of Uncle Howdy, but there's nothing he can do in this match to help his men now.
All right, we're back from commercial break.
This is primal domination from Solo Sikoa. And all this time, Loomis able to move out of harm's way and has an opportunity. Delivering the back suplex now. To Solo Sikoa and a chance maybe to make a tag for Loomis.
Yeah, that was a major.
We got James says he has got a cold right now too. Hey, I feel better. I don't have a cold. I just have a lingering cough that won't go away. It hates me. Every morning when I wake up, I sound like a smoker. You know, I sound like I've been smoking my entire life. I'm like, oh.
And look at Gacy go. That
and right, like anytime I get cold air, like any cold air or like any draft, forget it. I'm done.
Casey just loves.
We got Jared here says this show was electric. This match just killed the whole show. Yeah, everything up until this point has actually been very good. But yeah, this has kind of been like the part of the show where we're like, all right, go make a sandwich, go see what the other people in your house are doing, go walk around, stretch your legs, go to the potty. Go check the mail. Go do what you need to do.
Inside out.
Severely warped individual, and it looks like Dexter Loomis is refreshed and now back in the firefight.
Yeah, the double team coming from Wyatt 6 into the power.
Wayne Man says, Denise, no matter what you will never look like Andre.
Oh man, the blade is the move that has put everyone down for the Wyatt 6.
But Solo Sikoa just saved the matchup for his team.
We got Tiffany here says, Denise, I had the same thing during Thanksgiving. It started out almost like a sinus infection, then I got a cough, and it lingered until mid-December. Oh, Jesus. No, so I think think that when I got sick over the holidays, remember when I was out for like a week and a half? I'm pretty sure I had the new variant of COVID because I had all my shots and everything, but there's a new variant that was out that I'm pretty sure I had. And I saw that one of the symptoms of the new variant is a lingering cough that could last anywhere between 3 to 8 weeks. And I am currently on week 3 of this damn cough. So I'm pretty sure that that's what I had, and now I just have like the lingering effects of that.
Massive cross body by Rowan.
Just flattening everything in sight. This man
We got Uncle Donkey here who says, I liked NXT Dexter Loomis. He was fun with that Indy Hartwell storyline.
Uh-oh.
We got Talatanga.
Talatanga.
Talatanga. I like saying his name. Talatanga.
A big boy brawl
It's
here.
a terrible name.
And JC Mateo trying to take advantage from behind as this Tonga Loa.
Ooh, boot to the face.
Tonga with a big boot dropping Rowan.
Size 17.
We got Taco Mark here. Says my boldest Rumble predictions. Great Khali enters at #1 men's Rumble, and Paige enters at number 30 women's. Look, Taco Mark, if the Great Khali shows up at the Rumble, I will mark so hard because I love the Great Khali.
Animal Claw.
You know those wrestlers that you just don't know why you love, but you love? And like you don't care that they're not like 5-star kind of wrestlers. They're not the wrestlers you normally gravitate towards, but you still love them regardless. That for me is the Great Khali. Like, I don't get why I love the Great Khali, but I do. And I will watch the Great Khali versus the MFTs, and I will be thoroughly entertained because I don't know why. I just like him. I think because he's so like big. I don't know. All right, it's over. It's over. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I didn't realize this was for the tag team titles.
Well, in the end way, the lantern becoming the downfall.
Oh my
of the
god.
Wyatt
We gotta
Six.
save the tag team division. Oh lordy.
Being
Oh no.
being WWE Tag Team Champions, and they still have that.
I mean, this is a lateral move, to be honest. From
bringing
Wyatt
all
6
the
to
gold
MFTs, lateral. Lateral.
We got new WWE Tag Team Champions. Yeah, unbelievable. Yes, you can send him in right away. Thank you very much.
Tracy says, hang on your face. Bro, that division is now, I mean, it's been dead. So it's still dead.
I'm here to put my balls on the line.
Darren G says the feud continues. Yep, probably.
Man, I'm sorry.
Hey, there's AJ.
No, perfect timing.
Hey, hola, AJ. Oh, that's right. They invited him to SmackDown. That's right. He invited him. I saw that.
No, my balls are in good hands.
Yeah, I'm over the ball jokes.
Never mind.
I laughed the first time. I laughed the second time. 50th time, I'm out.
I saw Raw on Monday. You're putting your career on the line against Gunther at the Royal Rumble. I just got to ask you this.
¿Por qué?
Are you sure that you want to do that?
Absolutely. Gunther
Why
says
do I feel like
he
he's going to
retired
offer him
John
something?
Cena.
Right? Don't you get the vibe he's going to offer him
That's
something?
the business. It was the disrespect he showed after the fact that pissed me off. John Cena went out like a man on his shield. So if you think
I mean, he tapped out, though. I don't know if that's going out like a man.
my time in WWE's up.
All right, I didn't say
You're
nothing.
wrong.
I didn't say nothing. I said
I got a
nothing.
feeling that's not why you asked me to come to Montreal. Not to ask me that question, surely.
Or maybe he did.
I respect your position, and far be it from me to question your judgment. And no, it's not the only reason I asked you to.
He wants a hug and a kiss.
AJ,
Shinsuke
you're smart.
and AJ.
So,
They
tell
got a
me
lot of
what,
history.
Are you willing to lose everything?
You talking about? If I don't step up to Gunther now, then I've already lost. That's not what this is all about.
Well, before you step in the ring with them, prove you are still phenomenal.
Where?
Tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event.
Oh my God, are we really going to get the end of AJ if he's out here doing the ghost of AJ's past? Guys, what? Like, is this like happening because AJ's really going to lose to Gunther?
Nakamura, oh yeah, we got room on the
Are we saying our goodbyes?
A renewal of a great rivalry tomorrow night. AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, but tonight it is
Tell me
our
I'm
main event. 2 of
wrong.
the 4
Tell me
men.
this isn't the
In
goodbyes
tomorrow
right
night's fatal
now.
four-way
This
matchup
feels
will
like
go
the goodbyes.
one-on-one. Damian Priest, Trick Williams live on SmackDown.
Tiger Claw says looks that way, sadly. Yeah, this feels like Otto here says, oh man, that makes me think AJ's really retiring, right? Unless they're doing that on purpose to make you think he's really retiring, like, oh, let's get them thinking like this is his goodbye. Oh! Oh man, Tracy sends in crying emojis. T-Money says, Denise, you look genuinely terrified. Oh no! Oh, I'm so depressed. Like, I can't even be excited about the match because I'm too depressed. We got Steve G here says AJ needs to retire in TNA, period. I don't know if WWE would give that. I mean, they don't have a choice, right? Once AJ's contract's up, AJ's contract is up. But Jokey here says, I think it is goodbye. Miami Scorp says, I'm worried that Gunther will retire AJ. Don the Visionary says, this is really it. Julian says, but really, what else does AJ have to do in WWE? I mean, he could do still a lot, but I think he himself, he just doesn't want to be like broken down, he doesn't want to be like a broken down wrestler. He wants to be able to go when he can still go. Yeah. Oh my God. We got Choden here who says one step closer to your prediction of AJ All Elites. I would scream so fucking loud. Oh my God. Like if AJ decided to go to AEW for like a quick little run and actually win the AEW world, forget about it. I would brain explosion. And my favorite part of that would be that I would be able to literally throw it in Sean's face. Because when I said that, Sean was like, you're crazy, never gonna happen. And I was like, that's the point about a crazy bingo card game, is you got to come up with shit that is crazy. And that to me is crazy, but you never know. It's crazy, but it's the kind of crazy that can also happen. But then again, who the fuck knows? Oh God, there's a lot in here. All right, let's see. We got Kobe here who says, not AJ. Tony Barajo says, goodbye, AJ. We got Uncle Donk. Uncle Donk, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, I have a feeling AJ personally picked Shinsuke before. He goes, that's what I'm thinking too, and I don't like it. I don't like it. That's what this feels like. Like, hey man, before I go, I want to give one of my favorite persons a last goodbye, a last hurrah before I go. Oh, the pain in my heart. It's too much. Thank you, Uncle Donk, for the super chat, man. Jesus. Tiger Claw says, I hope it's just a red herring. I hope so too. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Because yeah, everyone's talking the same thing about, when they're hearing AJ's contract is up and whatnot. So, yo, the pain, guys. The pain. We got Brandon here who says, I think he's done. Taylor Cannon says, I doubt it, too early. Oh, man. We got John in the building. Hey, John, he says AJ needs to put on the salmon jacket, and I got a lot left in the tank. If he did that, bro, that'd be hella funny. That would be so funny, but damn. Let's see. We got Sheldon Jackson here. Says, just hoping Triple H allows Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles just to cook tomorrow. I mean, they have the time. There's only 3 matches on the show. So they definitely have the time. But isn't it funny how, like, this was not the match that we were going to be expecting to be added to Saturday night's main event. Now I'm wondering when they're going to do Jordan and Jade, because I thought they were going to add Jordan and Jade to Saturday night's main event. I mean, they might still add it. Who knows? Because the show's only 2 hours, right? It's not 3 hours. So 4 matches seems like good enough. But damn, man. Oh, my gosh. What's up to everybody here? Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Yes, man, the man says, I hear Powerhouse Hobbs will have a different name. He will. I forgot it, though. I was just reading. Damn, I forgot the name. It was like, fuck, I forgot it. I was just reading it. Oh my God. I was literally just reading his name. By the way, guys, I don't know how many of you guys have seen, but WWE 2K24 actually missed it when they made the announcement during the commercial. But WWE 2K26, excuse me, I don't know why I said 24, wrong year. WWE 2K26 has announced that the Attitude Era is returning, and we are going to get the Attitude Era video game for 2K26. So that is fucking awesome, by the way. Love that. Pre-order start on January 30th for that. Let me get the audio back. 1 second.
We'll be right
and then
back
let me
here.
pull up
It
the
is
Powerhouse
Saturday night's
Hobbs
main
names. I
event.
forgot what it was.
Tickets
Oh,
on
yeah.
sale now
Royce
via
Keys.
Ticketmaster.
Royce Keys is apparently
Well,
the
on Friday Night SmackDown, lantern,
name.
actually the downfall for the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, this is when the massive
right.
Tonga came to ringside with that symbolic lantern. Uncle
man.
Ali wanting it back, slaps on that mandible claw, but the distraction enough.
W. Stein says Denise looks more depressed than having to watch the Death Riders versus Dark. Yo, that'd be a big troll job. Hey, what's up, guys? We got Jordan from Canada in the building. What's up, Jordan? Good to have you on, man.
Later from Tama Tonga. And we crowned ourselves new tag champs here on SmackDown. The tag gold now belonging to Solo Sikoa and the MFTs.
Crazy C here says AJ should wait until the Jets win the Super Bowl before he retires.
Fraser.
Hey, you know what? Go for it, AJ. Go for it. Oh, thank you, everybody. You guys had put Royce Keys. I'm gonna have to get it. It's good. That's so weird for me to get used to, by the way. I don't know how I'm gonna go from Powerhouse Hobbs to Royce Keys. Like, my mouth moves in totally different ways, you know? Powerhouse Hobbs, Royce Keys. The mouth goes a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. What you mean? I went from Powerhouse to Royce Keys. Anyways, that's going to take me a second to get used to. That was probably one of the hardest names I've had to get used to in a while. It's like, okay, Ricky Stanks, Ricky Starks, Mariah May, Blake Monroe. Okay, I got used to those. Which other ones that were recent? I don't know. But Royce, from Powerhouse Hobbs to Royce Keys, is going to take a second.
That is so precious to him. Of course, he has about 80 different ones of them, but he doesn't appreciate.
Tiger Claw says the mouth goes in different directions. That's what she said. Lucci, promo code Denise.
To get that mask back.
And as this match gets underway, I want to take the opportunity to send prayers and thoughts to the family of Bobby Duncombe Sr. Bobby passed away earlier this week, one of the original badasses, a member of the Heenan family, great feuds with Bruno Sammartino and Bob Backlund. Rest in peace to Bobby Duncombe Sr.
We got Don here who says, I believe the Royce is for his son. Hey, that's good to know. But yeah, still very complicated to get used to.
Fraser.
And I'll say this about Johnny Gargano. He is one smart cookie. What do you need to do against
we got Alan here who says, how's SmackDown been compared to the last two? It's been fine. It kind of died down a little bit in the last, like, 30 minutes. But the first hour was really good, actually. I don't know if you saw the Jacob Fatu promo today. I would go out of my way to watch that if you didn't see it.
At one point.
Yes, he did. And then
by the way, we got who do we got in here? We got W. Stein here. W. Stein, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, this is Denise Buchu code match. Pop one and slam. Pop one and slam, baby. And as little as 15 minutes, by the way, you can get yourself ready to go. With the Buchu Gold. You know. Thank you, W. Stein. Hey, John Taylor says Denise saw a tag team match and tuned out. Also, hi, DWO. Can you blame me, though, John? It was the MFTs and the Wyatt Six.
Obviously, he's wearing another mask.
I feel like I'm a little justified.
Well, it's special in the
fact that... We got Uncle Donk here. Thank you, John. We got Uncle Donk who says, I have a feeling AJ... Oh, yeah, I just read this one. Oh, I must have missed the first two. My bad. Okay, I read that one. We got John Taylor here who says, Royce Keys on Van Nuys.
Let's get you an Axiom one. You could be
I'm
another.
assuming that's a song.
Fraser, that's
I'm assuming that's a song. Royce Keys.
Fraser, a former two-time NXT Tag Team Champion, won the Heritage
Thank you, John.
And you know what? Twitter is now saying they wish Michael Cole would wear a muzzle.
not just a mask, a muzzle. We've heard enough from Michael Cole.
I wonder who fed that into your headset. And here's Gargano. Oh, what a kick right to the face.
Nah, John says no, I don't blame you at all.
Gargano.
See?
And Fraser now.
I've
heading up
been
to the
justified.
second rope. High risk offense.
Anyways,
here.
we haven't even
Johnny
talked
Gargano.
about
Oh my gosh.
Ciampa,
God, that was so
exiting
good. We thought we were
WWE.
going to power bomb, but no.
We haven't even
face
talked
first,
about that.
onto that top buckle.
Ooh,
And now
I was
following it
saying
up,
over on
barging
the
Fraser
AEW show that I
into
can
that
totally see him
security
join the Ring of
barrier.
Honor
So good
brand.
from Gargano.
I can totally see that happening for Ciampa, by the way. I can also see him going to TNA and being like a top guy in TNA. Like there is a huge opening for him there if he did decide to do something like
Well,
that.
this match just completely
By the way,
changed.
we got Brian here
Nathan
says Fraction
Fraser
fits
got
like a glove in
wiped out by
AEW.
Johnny Gargano. Such
Bro,
incredible
can you
start from
imagine
Gargano, and
Fraction
now
versus
count
the
is
Young
rising
Bucks?
fast.
Fraction versus Jet
Six
Speed.
now from our
Forget
official
it.
Ryan Tran.
We got Infamous Raider Loco
And quickly
says it
back
should have
into the ring
been
now, Fraser.
Strength Home Dobbs.
Gargano, Johnny wrestling.
Bro, can you
Takes
imagine if it was like Powerhouse
Now,
Dobbs?
this just has been
Wait,
methodical
Strength
from the
Home
start
Dobbs
from
is
Gargano.
killing me though, because I
There is
just
an
got it right now.
absolute master
Powerhouse
manipulator in that ring, and
Hobbs.
indeed behind the scenes.
Strength Home Dobbs.
And he has devastated
Bro,
Nathan
I
Fraser,
literally
taking
just got
all
it
of
right now.
Fraser's strengths
I'm so
away from
stupid.
him. And he's
Thank
now
you,
in
Frank.
complete control
Let's
of this
go.
match.
Who's your
Too
favorite
easy
wrestler?
for
It's
Gargano.
Strength
That's
Home
what Gargano's
Dobbs.
technician is all about.
Dobbs. I can't even say it.
Johnny,
Dobbs.
former
Thank you, Frank.
NXT
We got
champ,
John
of
here
course,
says
two-time
it's an
tag
old
team
school
champion
SoCal
here.
TV jingle for a car dealership. Okay, see, John, I wasn't gonna know that. Like, what are you doing, John? What are you doing? Sounds like damn. Oh, Soundwave 80s, thank you for the super chat. He says, how about Powerpuff? Fuck, I can't even say it. Powerpuff Hobbs. I gotta tell you, Powerpuff Hobbs.
That's how good this man is.
I don't
in
even know.
singles competition, and Nathan Fraser
Powerpuff Hobbs kind of sounds pretty awesome, but because the Powerpuff girls are all girls,
And Gargano now just controlling.
it would
Fraser.
be way
Just been
too
great
girly
strategy
for
by Johnny
Hobbs.
Gargano.
I mean,
You
he's
know what I'm
absolutely
saying?
brilliant. He is
Like
a
if we had like
scientific exponent
Powerpuff Holly
of this
or
form of
Powerpuff
competition, and Nathan Fraser from the start has
Gay,
struggled to
I don't
keep
know,
pace
girl.
with the mental powers
Then
of Johnny
definitely, I
Gargano.
can totally see it working.
Johnny
Actually, now I do kind of want a female wrestler
Into
to
the
go by
top turnbuckle.
Powerpuff and whatever her
Johnny,
name
what a
is.
kick.
Like Powerpuff
Coming out by
Alexandra,
Gargano.
Powerpuff
Fraser's got to kick it
Sally.
too.
I mean, so many people get goaded into
Powerpuff
trying to match
Betty.
pace
Like that's actually
with
pretty
Nathan
cute. If I was an
Fraser.
indie
Johnny
wrestler,
Gargano's been
I would
around the
totally
block
use
one time
Powerpuff.
too many to fall
If you
for
could.
that
I don't know if it's
nonsense.
like trademarked
And
or
Johnny
what.
Gargano
But thank you, Soundwave 80s. Nice to have you on, man. It's
mocking
been a
the
second.
WWE fans.
His wife, Candice LeRae, on the outside with that Axiom mask.
By the way, we got John
Incredibly
Taylor here who
proudly
says
as her man is
might
doing the business
dwelling
tonight.
lobs. Ooh, might dwelling lobs.
Look at mocking.
That just sounds way too
Fraser, just
complicated.
waving Axiom
Lobs.
mask in his face.
Oh, hold on.
Hobbs.
More than that.
Let's get
Hobbs.
involved.
Bobs. Fobs. Jobs.
Keeping that Axiom mask close in hand,
Knobs,
but the damage
knobs.
compounded on the
Okay,
throat
now I'm
of
just thinking
Nathan
of every
Fraser there,
letter
and
that could be
frustration
possibly
starting to
plugged
bubble up
in
with
there.
Axiom on the outside.
Thank you, John.
Candice LeRae does not care, though. She's got what she wants in that mask.
Oh my God. Tiger Claw says heavy hitter Hobbs, the new Triple H. Heavy hitter Hobbs. Okay, see, that kind of rolls off the tongue, though. Like, hey guys, it's heavy hitter Hobbs.
Give the people
Oh,
what
that
they
sounds like a really like old school name. Like, I feel like a wrestler in the past would totally be named that.
Oh,
Like
and Fraser
heavy hitter
looking to
Hobbs
rally
in the
with a step
80s
up enziguri
would
to
be
Gargano.
like,
Fraser now springboard.
his gimmick would probably be like a Bob the Builder, construction man kind of gimmick with the name Heavy Hitter Hobbs, and he would come out with like a hammer. You know, like that's how I imagine Heavy Hitter Hobbs. He's a wrestler in the 80s that was like
Can he
famous with a hammer.
get
I
the
don't
wind
know.
back in his sails and really get a grip on this thing?
Yeah, you feel the momentum shifting a bit here in this match.
I feel like we also do need to see more of Nathan Frazier and Axiom in the ring. I feel like we've kind of slowed down a little bit.
Once again, it's the movement of Fraser.
Oh,
now coming
not
to the floor.
Hobbs. That would be terrible. Uncle Don says the second hour is a hard watch. Yeah, first hour of SmackDown was on it. Second hour is
Look at this.
Oh shit, never mind. Nathan Frazier starting to change my mind. He's like, what were you gonna say, Denise? What were you gonna say? Look at me going freaking fast.
When Fraser goes
Thank you so much for the kind comment, Ron.
frog splash. Cover on Gargano.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like Johnny Gargano needs a
This one turned on a dime as soon
I don't know,
as
man.
Frazier got that wind in his sails. Just
Johnny Gargano needs
simply
a
could
serious
not live with
feud.
it.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I see Johnny Gargano as like really goofy on the show. And I can't shake that goofiness off. I kind of want Johnny to be more serious.
on the outside.
Frazier up over the top and down goes Johnny.
Yeah, it's
Like
all
Johnny
Frazier
wrestling,
now.
bro. Like to me,
It
that
is a joy to
like
watch
let's
when he
go
gets
back
going.
to like really hitting on the
Gargano's
fact that
struggling to
this is
cling
a
on
man
here.
that
Now
can
in the
really,
drop
really
zone.
wrestle.
Frazier top rope.
We've seen this before. Oh,
Like, you know what I would
Phoenix
like? Like a
Splash,
serious
Gargano
feud
moved out of harm's
between
way, caught him with
Johnny
a kick.
Wrestling and Carmelo Hayes.
Frazier with a right
Johnny
knee.
Wrestling and Ilya Dragunov. But I don't
Gargano,
want
another kick. There's
goofy
a kick by Frazier.
Gargano. I
Both men now
want
just
serious
swinging for the
Gargano.
fences. Desperation time for both competitors. That's the finish line inside.
Oh! That springboard didn't pay off. And Johnny. Oh, down goes Nathan Frazier. Kick
Hey,
out at
man,
two.
well done, Graham. I hope you're right there, man. 17 degrees out there.
Frazier just
Warm
able to kick
yourself
out.
up. Get a Snuggie.
First, right down
Get a
with
Snuggie.
modified
A chocolate.
fisherman's driver. Almost
Anything to
enough
get
the
warmed up.
3 count. Now, where does Johnny Gargano go from here? Because
By the way, we got John
Nathan
Taylor here who
Frazier
says at
is
least they
down
didn't
and almost
repurpose
motionless.
Bearcat from Keith Lee and call him Bearcat
Johnny's
Hobbs.
turn to go
Although
high
that would
risk
be
as
better
he
than Royce Keith.
lifts the head up
Well,
to the
oh
top
my
rope.
gosh, I remember like when they did that like
This is
Bearcat
not
do a little roar
traditionally somewhere
in
where
the beginning for
Gargano
Keith
thrives.
Lee.
He's
That was
assigned to the
crazy, man.
Superplex.
It's crazy how we
Frazier
thought
gets through.
Keith Lee was going to be
Oh,
that
there's that
guy in
neckbreaker covered by
WWE,
Frazier for
and then
the
it just
win.
didn't happen.
Oh,
And then we
kick
thought
out.
he was going to be that guy on
See the
AEW,
influence
and then
of
it didn't
Frazier's
happen.
former mentor, Seth freaking
I think at
Rollins
some
with
point
that
you
combo
start to
right
wonder,
there.
like, okay, is
Trained
it
with
like a
Rollins
you
years
thing
ago
or is
prior
it a
to his
them
time in
thing? Like, who is
NXT.
it? Like, who? What are we
Retained a
doing?
lot
Like,
of
what's
that
going on?
information, uses it to
Like,
this
what's
day.
happening?
Now,
I don't know,
once
man.
again, that's
We
another
haven't seen
move
Keith
out
in
of
forever.
Seth
I just hope
Rollins.
he's all right,
That
man.
Phoenix
I hope he's
Splash
doing
did not
good, but
connect the first
I
time where
almost
Johnny
feel
is
like
in
I know
the
he hasn't
drop
came
zone.
out and said he's retired or
Frazier knows
anything,
it
but like
now.
in my head he feels retired. Like I would be shocked if we see Keith Lee like come back. But I'm pretty sure he's still under contract with AEW, right? I feel like I've seen him on the roster page and everything, but he just seems like he's just been like, I'm not really sure what's going on with Keith Lee.
Pivotal.
Thank you, John.
Oh, wait a second.
Actually,
Candice,
he's got his max back.
I was told to look after that.
Oh no, look at this.
Put it on backwards.
And now Johnny upset. Oh!
Oh no,
From
Candice hit Johnny.
Frazier with
Oh,
the
got
win.
Nathan Frazier
Candice
winning a win, so
inadvertently
that's
striking her
good.
husband.
This match wasn't bad. It's just that no one cares.
Nathan Frazier.
It is a complete
We got Tiffany here. Says it's still so cold here that I have my heated blanket going and a small heat lamp for the floors, and I have my bare toe slippers by my bed in case I need to go to the other room. Oh my God, Tiffany!
That's what he wanted.
Man,
Finally, after a long... Oh,
Hey!
hold on.
what is happening
Somebody
now?
stop that thief.
Finally gets the mask back. Holds it
All
for
right,
10
I'm putting this
seconds.
storyline
And now
in
Lorraine
the
has it back
suck
in
effect
her possession
storyline
and has
category.
absconded with it once
New
again.
thing that I just
Darla,
invented right now, the
not so.
Sucker Fest. This story plus the MFTs and White Six.
Lash
The first
Legend, Nia
story,
Jax, thank you so much
go
for
into
agreeing
the
to this
Sucker
interview.
Fest
What do you want?
category.
What do you want? Tonight you step in the ring against two. We've
Oh, I
already
love
proven
Lash Legend
week
and Nia
after
in
week
red, by the
after
way.
week that we're the most
Very
dominant, destructive duo in all of
elegant.
WWE. So do we really need to say what we think is going to happen? Because it's quite obvious.
But in case you don't get it, Kathy, I'll explain it to you and everybody else backstage that tonight Lash and I will become the #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Then we're going to go on to the Royal Rumble and eliminate everybody one by one as a team. You know why? Because we're not fake like Charlotte and Alexa, who will most likely stab each other in the back.
Because we actually are cohesive. So we're going to work together and eliminate all the competitors until one of us is all the way to WrestleMania.
Ew, what's this? I like that.
Thank you so much for
Man,
that.
Kathy's having a rough day today.
Matchups later tonight, but
Wait,
coming up next.
Drew with a little
Undisputed
necklace going. He's got the little
WWE
braids
champion
today
is here.
too.
Drew McIntyre
I can't tell if he has the
live
braids or not.
on SmackDown.
He's got a little dance too. Hey, hey.
Monday.
Hey.
Rematch.
All right, let's see what they're promoting for Raw.
I want you.
The go home show for Royal Rumble.
With a historic career.
Tanisha Hicks says all the girls have been wearing red. Let me see. Jade was wearing red. Lash and Nia. Who else was wearing red? Jade's the only one I remember wearing red today.
Monday, 80s.
Jordan wasn't wearing red. What color was Chelsea wearing? I don't remember what color Chelsea was wearing today. I'm not too sure. But anyways, yeah, that's a good point to point out there. Oh, you know who was also wearing red? Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu was wearing red. And so was Cody had like a red tie. There you go. I'm throwing out all the red we saw today. Oh, Dill the Pickle also said Chelsea was wearing red. Okay, yeah, hey, red is tonight's everyone's color today. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Let me get some love. Who do we got? Hey, Frank! I was just thinking about you right now. I was gonna make a joke, but then I was like, wait, what if Frank's not on? I was about to say, eyes upstairs, Frank. Because Lash Legend looked amazing. All right, Infamous Raider Loco says, Double O Hobbs, a.k.a. Oakland Original Hobbs. With Tommaso gone, we won't get Johnny Tommaso feud like NXT Black and Gold. That could have been a Shawn Triple H feud. Yeah, I always thought that when Triple H took over creative that Johnny Gargano would get better booking because he was like one of the top guys in NXT when Triple H was booking that show. So I really thought that he would just be like up there. And I thought like, oh, finally he's going to be out there and have like great matches. But I think at this point we've kind of realized like, okay, there's a certain level that we'll see Johnny at, but we won't see him at that like Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, or even Damian Priest level. So it is a huge difference. But he seems happy. But I do want to see more serious feuds with Johnny Gargano because he's such a brilliant wrestler, man. I remember like I used to go watch Johnny Gargano in the indies, and I would choose cards to go to shows if he was on the card. I remember if there was an indie show that said Johnny Wrestling is on this show, my ass was there. I was like, oh, I got to go see him. Like, oh my God, I can't wait, I was very, very excited. So that's why I always feel like it's a bummer when I kind of see that he's kind of just like there, right now. So good, not a bad start though with this match with Nathan Frazier. Like the match wasn't bad, but again, people just did not care. I don't know if I would have put those MFTs, Wyatt 6 in this match back to back like that. Thank you so much, Frank. Double O Hobbs, a.k.a. Oakland Original Hobbs. I like Hobbs. He's cool, man. He's cool. Scared the shit out of me one time because he tried to play a rib on me, and I fucking believed it. But he's fucking awesome, man. Fucking awesome. Oh, Kara also points out that both Alba was also wearing red, too. How did I not realize that? Where was my head? Let's see. We got Otto here who says at least 3 of the women wore red on Monday. Damn, this is red day. I feel like changing now. Like I should just go pull up a red outfit just to get everything. Hey, we got Miss WWE Girl says, hey, Denise, it's bitter cold and snowstorm coming here soon tomorrow night in Ohio. Miss WWE Girl, we were just talking about that, the snowstorm that's incoming, and I feel so bad for everybody right now because I know everyone's kind of just like, anticipating this weekend and seeing what that's going to be like, but hopefully nobody has to go out and you can stay home and do what you can to stay cozy. Hopefully you got your groceries and everything that you need for however long this thing's supposed to last. Stay safe out there.
Boy, that puts a smile on your face.
Welcome to the big time, Penta. Here is your winner,
my daughter, she cried because she feel proud about me.
Yeah, I liked Penta's little storyline on Unreal. It was showing him like bonds with his daughter, showing where he comes from, things like that.
No.
Tiffany says, Denise, have you seen the picture of all the women dressed in Power Rangers outfits for the Saudi Rumble? No, I didn't see that. Can someone send it to me on Twitter or something? I have not seen that. And actually, I remember Chelsea in my interview mentioned something about the girls dressing like Power Rangers, but I thought she was just joking. Like, I didn't realize they were actually going to dress like Power Rangers.
Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley,
like, legit, I didn't actually think she was. Like, I thought she was just kidding. Like, legit.
On Netflix.
All right, let's see what Drew's got to talk about today. We got Uncle Donk here. It says, so is Tiffany on a long break for whatever reason? I don't know. I haven't really heard much about that. I'm thinking they probably just wanted to maybe take a second to, like, you know, because, hey, man, she was the champ for such a long time. And I think they're probably trying to figure out, like, okay, what do we do next? Like, let's see what happens next. I am expecting her at the Rumble. I am expecting for her to be there for sure. And I know a lot of people actually have Tiffany Stratton as like their favorite for the Rumble, but I don't really know if it was just like a reset break for Tiffany. Maybe she needed a break. I don't know. Thank you, Uncle Dong.
WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre.
We got infamous DJ1 who says, I missed the sword, Drew.
WWE Championship.
Yeah, I do too, actually. I do too.
In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
It's kind of fun with the sword. We come out, the 5-foot sword.
Who will he defend against? Well, we find out tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event in a fatal 4-way matchup. McIntyre, of course, surviving 3 stages of hell against Cody Rhodes to finally win the championship.
He's the last king of Scotland, and he is the current king of the entirety of professional wrestling. That prize in his left hand, the biggest prize in our entire sport. And McIntyre has no intent of letting that slip through his fingers at the Royal Rumble, no matter who he faces.
So, actually, thank you to Dawn. Dawn, thank you so much for sending me the photo. Let me see. Wait, what is this? What? This is crazy. Wait, is this like an edit? Or what is this? I'm so confused by this photo. I'm so confused by this photo. I don't even know, like...
He loves being champion.
What is this?
Well, wouldn't you? That's the entire point of this, Cole. To get to the very top. And McIntyre's done it. Give him some respect.
This is so silly. Oh my God. People be coming up with some funny stuff. We got Don here says, I find that pic of the ladies dressed as Power Rangers funny, especially since I have become friends with a lot of the Power Rangers actors. No way, really? How'd you do that? All right, let's see what Drew has to say.
Bonjour, Montreal.
Bonjour. Aw, Drew doesn't have the cute little braids.
Now
What the
that I've
hell?
exhausted my French, let's get down to business. I know it's been a long, tough time for you all. It's been over 30 years since your Montreal Canadiens won the Stanley Cup.
Damn, gotta rub it in, huh?
Let me finish.
I gotta rub it in like that, Drew.
It's been over 30 years since they won the Stanley Cup, but now you finally have a champion you can be proud of in Drew McIntyre.
The little smile at the end that he gave.
Did y'all see that little Jacob Cody therapy session earlier? Absolutely pathetic. I see, Jacob, you're still slandering my name, saying I kicked your teeth down your throat. I didn't. Get it through your thick skull. If I did it, I'd be bragging about it. And rule number 1, Drew McIntyre never lies.
Oh, man. Has he lied?
To see you both tear each
He
other
said
limb
some
from
pretty
limb.
real
Cody,
stuff,
if you
actually.
survive
He might
that
be onto
animal,
something.
Remember,
there will be no rematch. You go to the back of the line. You got to beat 29 other men in the Royal Rumble. And I'm sure you can win the Royal Rumble for the 3rd time. So, yeah, good luck with that. Let's talk about what's important.
Damn, he's mocking him now.
The WWE Championship, my next #1 contender, the 4-way match tomorrow. Now, who we got? We got Trick Williams. The rookie. Go get him, kid. We got Damian Priest. One-hit wonder. I wasted a year of my life with that guy. Priest, if I see you at the Rumble.
Was it really a year?
Your career.
Was it really a year?
We got Randy Orton.
Was it a year? There's no way.
The Randy Orton, not the Viper, the same guy that traded this title with me back and forth. No, he's now civilized Randall Keith Orton that can't get the job done when it counts.
Damn, Randall, calling him by his government name.
And last,
Jay Flair, I do have Twitch. Just search up Hollywood Denise Salcedo, or the link is in the description box below too.
It's not true, because it is. Last but certainly least, Canada's own Sami Zayn. Sammy, I know you got a whole country behind you.
He does, though. He's the one that I'm like, what if? What if? You never know. Hey, what's up, Never Off Schedule? Thanks for popping in.
You listen to them, Sammy. You got a whole country behind you. And man...
We got James Irvin here who predicts Sammy's winning tomorrow. Dude, I know he's the popular pick. I'm still sticking with Randy, but I'm not that confident about it.
I got the microphone. Sammy, I know you can hear me. You're watching right now.
They're pretty loud, though. They're pretty loud.
So concerned about winning the big one, and you're always so concerned about disappointing your little son.
Oh, don't bring it up. No, Drew.
It's okay, Sammy. I want you to know your son's been disappointed for a long time. In fact, he's been disappointed from the first moment he opened his eyes and realized that Sami Zayn was his father.
I knew he was going there. That's savage, man.
That's
what I love about
Drew.
Drew.
The 4-way. Because I will do whatever, and I mean whatever it takes to keep this WWE Championship. The message is simple. Whoever faces Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble, good luck, because you're going to need it.
Yeah, again, I feel like it just has to be their Sammy or Randy. I feel like Damian, people won't be that. They won't really care about the match. And then if it's like Trick Williams, it's just too soon. So it's got to be one of those two.
From tomorrow at the Rumble.
We know who this audience wants to win.
You got John Taylor here who says, who wins the major world championship first? Ring of Honor doesn't count. Sammy or Bandito? That's a really good question. I'm gonna say Sami Zayn, because I think about the long list of potential AW world champions, and I think that they're gonna go other directions first before they go to Bandito. So I'm gonna have to say Sami Zayn. But that's a tough one though, John. It's a really good one. Thanks for asking that. Are they gonna run back Ray and Trick again?
I haven't forget about this team you pull when we win 101.
Oh, I see. You got a good memory, huh? Well, let me break it down for you. Because after I beat down Damian Priest tonight, and
I guess they're going to run this one back.
I will become the undisputed WWE champion. Then, only then, you can get your first title shot. Well, that's if I remember your name.
Damn. That's if I remember your name. Bro.
You will remember me.
Bro, they don't know what the fuck they're doing with Ray.
Well, Wade, Trick Williams.
They ain't
thinks
doing
very
nothing
highly
with
of
our
himself. But I
Ray
wanna take you
Phoenix,
back to last week
guys.
on Friday Night
Nada.
SmackDown after Trick Williams
Nada.
had qualified for tomorrow night's
Ah,
match
it
at
breaks
Saturday
my
night's main
heart.
event with a win over Matt Cardona.
It literally breaks my heart.
So this was Trick after his victory.
Your boy says
Now,
this is a good ass
post-match,
question. I know
Ken
one kind of hard
Wilson
for real. Not gonna
strutted
lie. I
down to
know that's
the
what I was
ring
thinking
and,
too.
oh boy, can that man
Again, the only
strut.
reason why is
Before he
because
got
I'm
in the
still
ring,
thinking that Will
he
Ospreay
decided he was gonna
wins the
drop
title at
Matt
all.
Cardona.
And I'm like, okay, he's probably gonna finish out that whole year. So that's why I'm not expecting oh, I got scared. I heard a noise and I was like, what is that? And so that's why I do think that it'll be Sammy before Bandito. Because like I don't see Drew holding the title that long. Maybe a little, maybe like WrestleMania.
Wilson, as we just saw last
But I feel like
week,
it could be pretty neck and
paused
neck.
your entrance
Oh, look, there's everyone's
specifically
favorite
to
Kit
attack
Wilson.
Matt Cardona. What about him is so triggering to you?
Well, Kathy, someone's got to be the hero around here. Somebody has to clean up the toxic masculinity in this rotten
I have some
locker room.
predictions for Kit
And
Wilson
men,
for the Rumble
like
too.
Fatu,
So keep
men
an eye
like
out
Matt
for tomorrow's
Cardona,
video.
They walk around never questioning themselves. They never even wonder what's.
Gotta hear this.
Oh, Matt Cardona.
What is your
Kind of forgot Matt was on the show. I was like, oh yeah, Matt's on the show.
Problem, Matt. Is this perfectly manicured beard? What? That 10-10 chiseled jaw. These big, big, beefy shoulders.
What is
Thanks,
happening
I guess.
right
It
now?
Sounds like you're complimenting me.
And you would think that.
I was gonna say heated
You're like,
rivalry,
"Wake up, Matt."
WWE edition.
This is the problem. Men like you don't have accountability. Men like you expect the world to bend around them, and men like you have toxic masculinity.
All right, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about. The next time you want to
Matt Cardona's like, what the fuck, bro?
let's do it in the ring, okay?
Like, what do you mean I'm toxic?
Typical.
I have a wife who
Accountability comes his way, and he chooses violence.
Kit Wilson is hilarious.
Toxic.
Toxic.
Men are the
Toxic
worst, aren't they,
masculinity.
Michael Cole? So you've got a lot of toxic traits yourself, actually.
Oh, Jonathan caught
When was
my
the last
joke.
time you waxed your chest?
Oh man.
Nonetheless, we get set to the.
Yo, I was gonna say we should have
Toxic.
honestly. I wish they would have done heated rivalry for wrestling because like apparently that's brought in like
That
so
Kit
many new
Wilson's a
hockey
strange
fans.
cat. No.
Can you imagine like how many new wrestling fans
toxicity.
would probably could have gotten out of that? Bro, I'm about to start working on it. Someone give me a pen and a paper. I'm gonna start doing heated rivalry WWE edition. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's bring some more viewers in this. So funny. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that they're doing the triple threat for the women's #1 contenders.
The following contest is the #1 contenders triple threat match for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing.
God, I just realized like how tiny the walkway is today. I usually like this like private kind of entrance ways. Aw, that little girl dresses Alexa
Joking
Bliss.
aside,
That's a
this
hug
is a
Alexa
duo who
Bliss.
at times
I love
have
shit
had
like
a rather
that.
toxic relationship,
But,
they seem to be on the right
yeah, I just
page
realized how
right
tiny it
now.
was.
Big
Hey,
opportunity incoming
that's
for
what
the tag team champions.
We got
Yeah,
W
who is
Karam. W
next in
Karam, thank you so
line
much for the super chat.
for a
Says,
tag team title
well, Denise, my
opportunity?
heart is shattered into a billion
Triple threat
pieces
match.
as this is AJ's
We
farewell
figured that
becoming
out
all
live
too real.
next.
I'm not ready, LOL, but for real though, dude, look, I have gone. I'm still in the denial phase, I think, with the AJ Styles stuff. Like, I'm really in the denial phase of like, oh, maybe what if he signs an extension, right? Maybe he stays through all the way to WrestleMania. That's what I kept thinking to myself. And I thought, I think it's just too early. And I kept thinking, I don't think Gunther is going to retire him like right now at the Royal Rumble. But then when you think about the contract stuff, everything that's came out, on Monday, we were talking about how, AJ Styles made his debut for the WWE in the Rumble. All of a sudden, it started to feel like poetic, like, hey, this just may happen. So then I thought, oh my God, it really is happening. And then it's funny because I posted the video up on Instagram and I asked people, like, do you think AJ's retiring at the Rumble? And there were so many people that were like, no. And then I started to think, okay, maybe it really is a no. Maybe it's not going to happen. And then today when he said he wanted to wrestle Shinsuke Nakamura at Saturday night's main event, suddenly I'm like, okay, so this is his goodbye. And he is, you know, like, this is over with. Like, he's getting one last banger of a match that he wants to have with somebody he wants to wrestle before he goes, you know, one last time. And now I'm looking at this and I'm going, shit, I guess AJ Styles really is retiring. With Gunther retiring him. Like, what the hell, man? It's a lot. It's a lot. Honestly, it's a lot. Thank you, W. Karams, for the super chat. Really appreciate that, man. We got John Taylor here who says WWE heated rivalry equals just pull up the Shield fanfics from Tumblr back in the day. I never read those, John, but I'm pretty sure because I know that there was like a lot of like fanfic on Tumblr that was like that, but I never read any of them. I just knew that they existed, but I've never written nor read them. I had to make sure I have also add that I haven't written any, but hey, I'm not opposed to it, yo. I could become like a millionaire. Like whoever does this could become a millionaire if you write like a really, really good one. Thank you, John Taylor. I like how John's like, oh yeah, I know what's going on Tumblr. I know, you know what's funny? I was never really on Tumblr. I was only on those accounts that posted about things that happened on Tumblr. You know what I'm saying? Like I would follow Twitter accounts and Instagram's accounts that would post the best of Tumblr. So that's kind of how I kept up, but I didn't actually go on Tumblr. I did try, but I never like popped off on there. So like, even though I would post things, I never took off. And so I gave up. I gave up. I was like, you know what? Nobody's liking my stuff. Nobody's engaging with me. And so I exited off of Tumblr. Thank you, John. Hey, Rice Peas, what's up, man? Thank you for the love, bro. Oh, yeah, I was going to show my fit, by the way, since everybody's been commenting on my fit for today. So this is actually a crop top. Okay, so this is actually a crop top, but underneath is, it's like a romper. So it's the romper. You can't see it. So you got the black strap. It's the romper that's underneath this. So this is I have my Andre the Giant romper underneath, then this on top to make it look a little bit more professional. All right, let's back to the show. Anyways, that's the fit for today. And it's not fun to go to the bathroom in this. Like,
am I into it?
You can't be last minute in this outfit to go to the bathroom. Let me tell you something. All right, I was like, oh shit, I went to the bathroom and I was like, wait,
in the ring, the tag team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, the former tag team champions.
That was literally me today. Let me tell you. I went through it today. TMI, 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 TMI. We got Tanisha Hicks that says, I'm so excited for this Women's Rumble. It feels like there could be so many turns. Ooh, Tanisha. I second this. All right, let's see what we get out of. Hey, yo, it's Day Day. Day Day's in the building. Also, that's very embarrassing. My voice just squeaked. I swear I've hit puberty. Day Day here says, how are you? It's my day off today. Tomorrow, excuse me. Bad snow, winter mixed in the 10s degrees. What all I miss, women are money. Women are money. That's a fact, bro. So honestly, the last, like, the second hour going into the third hour of SmackDown really hasn't been that great. But the first hour was pretty damn strong. We got a lot of good stuff. Again, I think the highlight of today's show, honestly, has been Cody and Fatu and that little stare down that they had. That has truly been the best part of the show. So take that for what you will. If you want to watch that, go for it. But other than that, it's kind of been like the show started to go downhill a little bit once we got to the MFTs and the Wyatt Six. But hopefully we pick up in the next 45 minutes. Thank you, Day Day, man, and enjoy your days off. Tiffany says, Kit's #1 karaoke song, Britney Spears, is Toxic. Yes, yes.
And their opponents making their way to the ring.
By the way, we got Corey. Hey, Corey MacArthur's in the building. He says, let's effing go, DWO. Denise says, it's beyond point. Corey, I'm so glad that you were here when I showed my fit off. Perfect timing, by the way. Perfect timing. Yes, the fit. You know, it's all about the fit. No, I bought so many cute little outfits that I got for like Black Friday sale. I haven't worn. They're just hanging there. I haven't put them on anywhere. So, you know, you'll be seeing more stylish Denise throughout the streams. Might as well you wear the clothes I bought. Thank you, Corey. We got John Taylor here who says, Denise headcanon now is that I wrote WWE fanfics on Tumblr. Kali looking at John Cena. Jag thing, I love you, he says. John Cena and the great Kali.
Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, who are really
John, I don't know if I should like fire you or hire you as the fanfic writer for my WWE Heated Rivalry series. Like, I'm intrigued by the very interesting pairing, but at the same time, I'm not really sure. I have questions, John. I have questions.
Triple threat rules as well.
Man. Thank you, John. I'm both scared and amazed that I read that.
Trying to establish dominance early.
All right, this match has started. What do you guys got your money on for this one? By the way, we got Infamous Very Loco here who says, what happened with the CM Punk fandom story? Oh,
yeah, 3 women in the ring at the same time. Again, first team to gain pinfall or submission will win, become the #1 contender.
Several years ago, I think it was like 2011, somewhere around there, I met CM Punk at a Hot Topic. And one of the things that I took for CM Punk, so I was like fangirling, of course. I was like, you know, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like jumping up and down, screaming, like that kind of fangirl moment. And one of the things that I took for CM Punk to sign that day was I took I had a life-size cutout of CM Punk, and I took that to him to sign it. But when I gave it to him, his reaction was, are those lip gloss stains I see on this? And I was like, what? No? You know, freaking out and shit, right? Anyway, so he signed my, you know, he signed my board and, you know, nice to meet me, whatever. And I left and I was like, really? On cloud 9, right? And then, okay, we're in a commercial break. So, you know, that was the experience, like meeting him there. And that was, again, so many years ago. And then like later, fast forward to when did I interview Punk? 2024, 2025? No, 2024. Crazy how fast time goes by. Anyways, 2024, I interviewed Punk. And before we started the interview, I don't remember if it was before or after, but we were talking like before the interview, and he said like, oh yeah, I remember when we met in Hollywood, and I was like, I stopped right there. I was like, oh no, CM Punk remembers meeting me in Hollywood. And I was so embarrassed internally because I remembered that I fangirled. And so like, obviously, you know, I didn't do that. Fast forward to 2024 because I am a professional now, but my past haunts me. So that is the CM Punk fandom story. Thank you, Infamous Raider Loco, for asking. Very embarrassing stuff, man. Very embarrassing stuff, man. Oh, man. All right. By the way, we got a lot of people saying Lashanaya. I agree. I agree with Otto, by the way. I do think it should be Lashanaya too. I agree. Let's see what we got here. So we got John Taylor here. Says, I'm not sorry. I regret nothing. You know, when I read that, everybody visualized it. They were like, John Cena and the Great Khali. Ooh. Oh, man. Thanks, John. We got Stephen Marchuli here says, James turning on Julia for a title program. I mean, I guess. I have zero interest in that, Steven. I'm not even going to lie to you. I have zero interest in seeing Kiana James and Julia. Sure, it'll be fun for like a one-timer thing. Great. But I'm just haven't been really caring about the pairing. So it's hard for me to care about the turn if I don't care about the pairing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Steven. That's a good suggestion, by the way. Hey, by the way, guys, we got a brand new subscriber. Can we please welcome in Keeping It 100 with Malik? Hey, Malik, man, thank you so much for checking out the stream, subscribing to the channel, and welcome, man. I'm trying to get to 300K, so you definitely helped me get there a little step further, so thank you, man. Let's see. Crazy C says, when you kiss a billboard, I'm questioning you. I did not kiss it. Oh, man, that's crazy times. Crazy times. We got Doc Buck here says, Kiana taking the pin. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what else we got here. Corey says, Denise, glad to hear that. Yes, I made it on to see this fit, and the Tuesday fit was fire. Ooh, what did I wear Tuesday? Monday, I wore blue. Tuesday, what did I wear Tuesday? Was Tuesday the emo day? I think Tuesday was the emo day that I did, huh? The one with the plaid? No, that was Wednesday. What did I wear Tuesday? I don't remember what I wore Tuesday. Oof. All right, we're back on the show.
In the ring
All right.
now. One of these teams is going to become the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Tag made. Here comes Lash Legend.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Lash and Nia. I like them. I'm with it. You know, I'm going to see more of them.
Charlotte Flair simply had enough at this point. You ain't bullying
I really
me.
like Julia's gear, though. I want to make sure to shout that out. Her gear looks fantastic.
Kick will knock Julia to the floor.
Julia hit the floor hard.
Hey, what's up? Timothy Winard is in the building. Hey, Timothy. What have you missed? Not much, to be honest, bro. You're just tuning in. Enjoy the show. There's not that much going on. We got John Taylor here. Says, hey, Denise, write your own damn fanfics. Look. All I'm going to say is this, John. If someone gave me the pencil, let me tell you, my fanfic would totally sell out. Okay? But the problem is, I cannot write fanfics because I am a professional. Okay?
Charlotte
But,
changes things up into a pinning
that was
combination.
still in my
Julia
fangirl
with a little bit
era.
of chase. She catches Charlotte Flair to break things up.
You know, my pencil would be straight fire. Like, there'd be flames coming out of my pencil.
Japanese superstar now going to town on her two opponents. And we haven't seen too
Thanks,
much
John.
Alexa Bliss in this one, but I will say
We got King Pope here. It says, if Julia doesn't drop Kiana James tonight, the match is not worth it.
Right for the pickings here.
How physical is
We'll
Julia
see.
been in this
I mean,
match?
it's still going to be worth it because you're getting a new #1 contender, so that's important.
Legend and the experience of Charlotte Flair, but don't overexert yourself. There's the tag to Kiana James.
And Kiana up over the top and runs into a chop by
Oh,
Charlotte.
you're welcome, Malik, of course. I'm glad that you got a nice warm welcome. Mara Sade, you know, I was actually supposed to interview her before she went to TNA, but it just never came to fruition. So yeah, it hasn't actually happened.
The last thing you want is a fresh Alexa
But I would
Bliss
definitely
getting
like to
into
interview
this
Mara
thing.
Sade.
Mega Brain Kiana James knows that too. Not a surprise. She takes down Flair.
And Charlotte able to block. Lash talking trash. She's going to get involved.
That was all how it's done, Lash. That is exactly how it's done.
Charlotte turns it into a DDT.
John, is your
Great
birthday
move by
on
Flair.
Saturday or is it on Sunday? Because I thought it was Saturday.
Desperation move, but it worked out
Is it
perfectly,
Saturday or
planting
Sunday?
Both opponents on the top of their cranium. And now
Soundwave Baby says, are you the Powerpuff Girl, Denise? Hey, man, let's go.
She
Give me
launched for
bubbles.
the tag. How small was
Sunday,
that
John
from
Taylor's
Julia?
birthday. Okay, I got to write it down.
Bliss off the apron.
Like, I gotta write it
Driving
down.
over the barricade, and now Kiana James looks to capitalize. Kick the Charlotte. Nia Jax with a clothesline.
Oh, things just got even worse now for Charlotte Flair and Kiana
It's been written
James.
down. Like, it's been written down.
About to get squashed.
Nia, a two-time tag champ in her own right, with Charlotte up on
Doc
her
Buck says, this timing is horrible. There's been some spots in here that didn't look too great.
2025 was a
There's been
down
some
year by her
little
massive
moments in there
standards.
that
Although things might be about
little
to
rocky.
change.
Kiana gonna try to do here.
This ain't smart, Kiana.
Oh, shit. What the hell?
Cover by James for the win. Charlotte just gets the shoulder.
wow,
up.
nice. That was different.
Freakish strength from Kiana James, who is now showing layers.
Ah, Jonathan says his birthday's on the Royal Rumble. Nice. Oh, yeah.
For that massive powerbomb.
Oh,
of
no.
two
Jihad
women
says
there.
5
I'm
botches
nothing
so
but
far.
impressed with Kiana James'
I haven't been
performance
counting.
So
I
far.
never
I said it
count.
earlier. Kiana James may be the most underrated woman on the roster today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, but this
That's
is
interesting.
a major coming out.
Commentary
party.
saying they
No
think
one's ever
that
gonna
Kiana
make
James is the
mistake
most
again.
underrated woman on the roster right now.
Going right at it with Charlotte
Pretty
Flair.
interesting.
Getting right in Charlotte's
I don't
face.
know. Who would you
Gotta like
consider
the
the most
aggressiveness.
underrated?
Just treating
Honestly,
Charlotte
most
Flair
underrated,
like
I would
that.
probably
Nobody
say
does
is
that.
Meechin.
And now Nia Jax just
Meechin's
rolling
a
over.
lot better than the
Tag
TV time they
corner.
give her.
Well, Julia's in. I'm not sure if Jax is aware of it. I'm not sure if Jax is aware of anything after that shot to the head. Oh, God.
Tag made to Bliss. Here comes Alexa. Alexa, the former 5-time world champion.
Got John here
taking
says,
it
if
to
Denise
the
writes it
United
down, then
States
it's important.
champion here.
Also, usually I fly somewhere warm on my
the pace
birthday,
just
but
picked
living
up.
in Arizona kind of
With
solves
Bliss
that
in
issue.
match.
Yeah, you just walk outside, take in the sun, and go back in.
And she's now
No, but
taking
hopefully
down
you
a
do something
bunch
big, man. Like, what are you
of beat-up
planning?
women
What are you
who
planning?
perhaps
Like, you should do
are low
something
on
cool.
energy. Oh,
Fancy dinner, go to a game, go to the zoo. Oh, no, wait, that's what I do. Oh, wait, that's what I do.
And a kick out.
I love the zoo.
By Nia Jax.
I haven't gone in a
Alexa
while,
into
though.
the cover is
Like,
kicked out.
big
But
zoo
now
birthday.
Julia
What are you, 2?
up to the top rope.
Yes.
Missile drop kick to Nia.
I'm trying to think what else would be like a
Well,
fun
Alexa
birthday
Bliss saw that coming
celebration.
a
Go to
mile
Chuck E.
off the
Cheese.
course. Moves down the
Like,
right goal. Here we
go to
go.
Chuck E.
Looking for
Cheese.
Sister Abigail.
Hey, do not
Oh,
shame
Lash
cheese, okay,
legend
guys? I
with
like
a big boot.
Dave
Cover
and Buster's
now
for
on
grown-ups.
Bliss. Julia breaks things up.
Bowling?
Legendary
Actually, hate bowling. I'm not a
pump kick
bowling
right to the
fan.
mouth of Alexa
I always
Bliss,
go
just
because
as
other
she was
people
about to
make
hit
me.
that
I will
Sister
never pick
Abigail
bowling
DDT.
on
This
my
one's
own.
breaking down in a major way now. Big headbutt there.
Thanks, John.
Pop-up headbutt to Julia.
Tag. Here comes Kiana.
We got
James
Infamous
in the
Very Loco
matchup.
says, so new #1 contender for Rio or Live Rock? Ooh, good question, because that's happening tomorrow at Saturday night's main event. I'm going to say...
And now Alexa Bliss looking for a
I'm
tornado
going to say
DDT,
Rio. I
but
think
Legend
Rhea and Io
gonna
will still
muscle
retain
Bliss
tomorrow.
up.
So I'm going to say for them. Yeah, I think they retain.
Into
Good question,
position
Frank. I almost
here.
forgot that match was happening. Thank you,
The
Frank.
lash extension.
Oh, God, right to the face of Alexa Bliss. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Spear by Charlotte. Kiana James into the cover. What a strategic maneuver
Wow,
by
Kiana James
for
got the win.
Here are your winners, the team of the Women's United States Champion, Julia.
So then I guess it'll be them versus
IQ by Kiana
Rio.
James.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I'm not feeling it, guys. The crowd doesn't even care. There was no reaction for that. Like, the team is not, like, it's kind of dead in the water, man.
And how smart was that?
By the way, John says he's heading to Las Vegas tomorrow for the weekend. Nice, nice,
Now the #1
nice.
contenders for the tag titles. They'll take on either Rhea and Io.
You'll
or
have,
Liv
I mean,
and
you were just
Roxanne,
there,
the
so you'll
winners
have
of the
plenty to do.
matchup tomorrow night.
Plenty to do. That'll be fun. That'll be really fun. And a quick drive, too. I don't think it's that far, right? From Phoenix to Las Vegas. It should be very close. Thanks, John.
Hey, man, listen, about before, look, I was a bit frustrated.
I got Infamous DJ Wedham says that was an
frustrated too, but I have no
upset.
problem with you, okay? I
Miami
just
Scorp
wanted to
says
let you
good win for Kiana. That is
I do have a
true.
big problem with Trick Williams, though. All right, so I'm going to be watching your match real close, and if he does anything that I don't like, I am going to be...
Stop. Sammy, if you're thinking about getting involved in my match, just stop thinking. You have this habit of getting involved in other people's matches.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that
my
match was
match.
happening.
Stay out of it.
I was thinking, too. I was like, what's next? Oh, yeah. Damien and Trick. That should be kind of fun, actually. Ooh.
You know exactly or what?
Chicken butt. Nobody else
don't
was
get to
thinking
tell
it.
me
Nobody
where to
else was
go.
thinking about it. Okay.
Not this week.
Or what? Chicken
Not
butt.
You know what?
Who's he looking at? He was looking at someone.
I'll
Who's
see
he
you when
looking
I
at?
see you. I've got something else to deal with.
Ooh.
sounds right.
Who and what? Who and what? Tell me now. Is it Cody? Is it Drew? Who is it that he's looking at? It's Drew. Okay. Okay. Oh! And he got right down to the point. Okay, now I am thinking Sammy's winning, guys. After that slap, oh shit, I think it really is going to be Sammy.
Well, tensions
That
are
slap
really
may have
heating
just
up
changed
in
my entire
tomorrow's
prediction.
Fatal four-way matchup, but coming up next, two of
By the way, we got
involved in
Robert
that
Michael
match.
here. Says
Damian
getting no
Priest,
reaction is
Williams
not good.
go one-on-one with our main
Exactly.
event tonight.
Also, shout out to C. Clay who's hanging out with us here today. All right, let me mute the commercials. We got John Taylor here who says, yeah, under 3 hours. Also, my brother lives in Vegas. Okay, yeah, see, that's like a really nice quick getaway. Thank you, John. Have a good time, man. Living it up in Viva Las Vegas. Charles Carter says chicken butt. See, I told you. What? Chicken butt. All right, does no one else say chicken butt no more these days? We got Jonathan here who says 5 fingers to the face. And let me tell you, if you want 5 fingers in the dong. All right, guys, make sure you get yourself some Blue Chew. Let's take a second here to shout out Blue Chew and Blue Chew Gold, which is our sponsor here on the show. Fellas, you already know what time it is. Yup, it's time to level up, and Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level championship belt, gold-plated energy. Whoa! Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping. Ooh, yeah. Turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Oh yeah, guys, Iron Man match over here. Elevation without hesitation. This is peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet. Blue Chew's turning bedroom performance into an Olympic sport. Gold for gold. This is your WrestleMania season. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code Denise. That's promo code Denise. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. Woo! All right, I can breathe now. Damn, that's a lot of things to say. Oh, man. All righty, let's see what else we got here. Also, I hope you guys appreciated all the additional ad-libs there. You know, I don't write my ad-libs down. Like, they all come out the way that they come out. So I hope you guys enjoyed my my improv here. All righty. Uncle Dunk says, I'm a bit slow tonight. Why did Slammy slap Drew? Because he was tired of his face. He was like, I'm done with your ass. Also, Drew just cut that promo earlier where he was basically talking shit on Sammy and saying Sammy, he had said that Sammy's, that his kid, he said that his kid was like upset and embarrassed and disappointed from the second he was born and saw that Sami Zayn was his dad. So that's why he slapped him. So yeah, I'm thinking it definitely will be Sammy. So yeah, Cedar Shaw says, yo, why is Sammy mad at Drew? I missed that. Yeah, so it was because Drew was talking shit about his son and saying his son was embarrassed of him. So that's basically why he did it. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, Brandon Rosen says, because Drew insulted his family. There you go. I had almost forgotten too. Thank you, Spike. He says, well done, improv, Denise. Impressive. I know. I need to write like more. Sometimes they come to me. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes I just have those days where I can't think of shit. Then other days, they all come at once. Blue Chew, promo code Denise. Hey. All righty. Hey, what's up? David Horse is also in the building. All right, let me get the audio in here since we're back.
Won 2025 Action Toy of the Year at the 61st UK Toy.
We got Malik here. It says, was it only me? Did the crowd not clap when Kiana James won the match for the team? Yeah, bro, the team's not over, man, unfortunately. I've been saying this forever. Like, they need to wrap this team up, man. Wrap it up. We got AJ and Cody. Let's see what he says.
Don't tell me you're going to question my match against Gunther, too.
No. I get it. Back's against the fire and everything is on the line. You're at your best. I just want to tell you good luck.
Thank you.
I don't know. Okay, I feel like Cody's going to find something in his tour bus right now. A picture of Drew smiling. Drew is such a jerk. I love it so much. Like, and it's a happy picture too.
Well, you know, Cody's got other things to worry about beside Drew McIntyre
All right,
at this point.
that was
Saturday
my
night's main
favorite
event tomorrow
part
night,
of
8 Eastern,
all of
5 Pacific,
SmackDown, all
over on
right?
Peacock.
Sitting here for the
Here
last
is
2
what you
hours
are
and 37
referring to,
minutes
Cole,
with 12
because
seconds
tomorrow
was
night
all worth
it
it for
will
Drew
be
McIntyre putting his
blood
signed
and a
ink by
complete
Ted
clash
on
of
Cody Rhodes' tour
personalities
bus.
colliding as the former
So
WWE
funny.
champ Cody Rhodes squares off against the man who cost him the gold, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
You know,
By the way, we got John here who says, in the immortal words of Gold's member,
WWE,
I like
so
Blue
he
Chew
wants to renew
Gold.
some old
from the
rivalries, and the
Gold.
first one happens tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event right here in Montreal. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Crazy.
How about this? 4 men looking to book their ticket to Riyadh.
Yeah, I
Saudi
think I
Arabia,
switched over to
and a
Sammy,
showdown
guys.
with
I switched.
WWE champ
My
Drew
original pick was Randy, and I was so
McIntyre
set
at the
on it,
Royal
and
Rumble
now I'm
to fight
like,
for
wait,
Randy
no,
Orton,
Denise,
Damian
you're wrong.
Priest,
Go with your
Trick
gut. It was
Williams,
Sammy.
Montreal's own Sami Zayn.
We got Timothy here
Square
says, Denise, if you like going to the
tomorrow
zoo
night.
and safari parks, we have some great ones here in England.
Championship
Really?
is on the line.
I've
Rhea
never
Ripley and Io
been to any zoo
Sky
in England,
defending
so
against the
I would
Judgment
love to
Day's
meet
Liv
the
Morgan and
animals of
Roxanne Perez.
England.
It's Saturday night's main
We got
event
Frank here who says that
tomorrow night.
don't do Drew Sammy if Sammy ain't winning though. Exactly, Frank. That's what I'm saying too. That's why I didn't want it to be Sammy. If Sammy's not winning, why would you do it? That's exactly what I was thinking too, man. That's why I was holding back.
Of tomorrow's
That's why I was
WWE
holding back.
Women's
This
Tag Team
exact reason
Championship
right
match.
here.
How are you feeling
Thank you,
knowing that you
Frank.
just won and could potentially be a double champion very soon?
Why do I don't want
見た
that.
かキアナがやってくれて頭の弱いおめえらに現実教えてやるよ US タイトルはここにあるすぐにうちらがタッグチャンピオンになってロイヤルランブル勝ったら近い将来トリプルチャンピオンやな
I love her makeup.
Let me put it in a way that even you can understand.
Damn,
Julia's
everyone's
already
throwing
the
shade
United
at Kathy
States
today. It's the third
So we'll be
person.
Tag team champions, and Julia will be on her way to win the Royal Rumble and become a triple champion. Our plan is clear. It's just the beginning.
そういうことじゃ
Well, triple champion. Let's head back out to the action.
Yeah, I'm not with it right now. I'm not feeling it. We got Uncle Donk here. It says AJ, Finn, and Cody to pay homage to Bullet Club before retirement. It would be cool if, like, afterwards, like, if Gunther defeats AJ and AJ's there and those guys came out and had a moment, that would be phenomenal. But, damn, man. But yeah, there you go, Cody. Has Finn had a moment with AJ as of late since this has happened? I don't think so, right? Maybe on Raw, maybe Raw. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But yeah, that would be fantastic, though, Uncle Donk, if we did get like a little moment like that. Thank you, Uncle Donk.
Damian Priest claims Trick Williams is afraid of him. We're going to find out.
It's Damian. Damian. Timothy says Chester Zoo, now Sleep Safari Park, and Long Leap Safari Park. Ooh, Chester Zoo sounds fun. I like that. No, I really do like going to the zoo. I find it very relaxing. I think it's like a childhood thing. You know, when you have like fond memories of places from when you were a kid and you kind of like long for that nostalgia. When I was in middle school and elementary, at my school, when we would go on field trips, we would go to the same place every year. Like, they never really took us to different places. It was kind of always the zoo. So we would always go to the Los Angeles Zoo for like my my field trips at school. And I remember that I would really, really look forward to those days. And those were always like the best, most funnest days at school, was going on a field trip, going to the zoo. And so I feel like every time I go to the zoo, I just have that like same feeling I did when I was a kid, where it was like, oh, like this is a place of, I see it like a rare, like to me, it's so relaxing to just like walk and look at all the animals and laugh and stand there, eat a little snack or something. It just really, really takes me back to my school days. I remember one time I volunteered my mom to be one of, you know how they bring like parent chaperones and things like that. So my mom was one of the chaperones, and oh shit, damn, I accidentally paused it. Whoops. She was one of the chaperones, and I remember being so excited. My mom got to school, and I was like, everybody, this is my mom. This is my mom. She's the chaperone. This is my mom. And so I just have good memories from the zoo. Anyways, hold on one second. I got to refresh the screen. All right, here we go. Live play. Hold on. We're still in a commercial, so we're not missing anything. Oh, no. Okay, there you go. I thought my thing was going to be broken right now, but no, we're good. We're good. All right, let's see. Yeah, I've been to the San Diego Zoo for sure. It says some in San Diego is either the zoo or SeaWorld on field trips. Yeah, SeaWorld. SeaWorld's pretty fun. I remember, like, I've only been there like maybe once or twice, but we went years ago when we got to see like the show with, I think, Shamu, which was very fun. We did that. Yeah, I remember having a really good time at SeaWorld too. I've been to SeaWorld, Legoland, the Wild Animal Park in San Diego, the San Diego Zoo, which is one of the most famous zoos out there. The only thing is that the last time I went to the San Diego Zoo, though, I felt like they charged a lot of money, and most of the animals were like asleep, or if they weren't asleep, they were like not there. So I kind of felt like it really wasn't worth paying the ticket price of admission for the San Diego Zoo. I was a little disappointed. I was like, yo, I paid like a lot of money for this, and I saw like 2 animals. But other than that, though, I do like going there whenever I do go to San Diego. But that's one of the zoos that I like for sure. Let's see. Oh, hey, Crazy Redbird says, Denise, do you remember me? I used to be Hip Clip as my call. Hey, thank you for letting me know that you oh, you're gonna be a mom again? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, I saw the first part and then I reread the second part like 3 times. I was like, wait, what? Oh my god, congratulations. That is incredible. This is like the first time we ever had someone on the stream let us know that they were gonna have a child. That's amazing. Threw me off guard completely. Congratulations, Hip Clip. No, I didn't realize that you had changed your username. So thank you for letting me know, because with YouTube changed all the ways that we see the username. So now everyone's username is different from what they originally were. So yeah, if you just let me know, then I'll remember for sure. So yes, of course I remember your account for sure, man. All right, let me bring the audio back. And we got another of these. I'm pretty sure Obo is going to be in the Rumble. There's no way he's not. Ha! By the way, we got John Taylor here who says, even in Orange County, we would go to the LA Zoo for field trips. Bruh, the LA Zoo be getting all the business out there, man. They added sound effects for Oba.
From the room.
We got Uncle Donkey who says, also Young Bucks, but that ain't gonna happen. Oh, no, for sure not. For sure not. Thank you. That'd be like a fever dream right there, man. But yeah, usually like places you go to field trips out here in California, like so LA County, is the LA Zoo. They go to the missions a lot. There's a lot of missions here, so we would go to the missions too. The LA Zoo, the missions, and a couple of museums, because we have a lot of museums in this area, like a lot, like hundreds of museums. So we would go to museums too. So some good stuff.
From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, Trick.
We got Cody Evans says, I take my kids to the zoo like 6 times a year. They don't even want to go anymore. Oh, they're like, oh, we've already seen this.
Sami Zayn.
Don't worry. They'll be thankful for it when they get older, for sure.
Priest
John Taylor says, did they take you to the Museum of Tolerance? No, my mom took me, though, to the Museum of Tolerance. It's such an important museum. But I don't think my school actually took me, though. Not the school. I think I went with my mom. So I went with my mom to a lot of museums here because during that time she was in college, and my mom's major was child development, and part of one of the classes that she took for that major required her to go to so many museums, and so she would have to go to museums constantly and do like reports and things like that. So she would take me, so I got to go to all these museums because it was part of my mom's like work that she had to do. So that's how I ended up going to the Museum of Tolerance, and I've been been twice to the Museum of Tolerance, but I would definitely like to go back because I haven't been in a while.
His career really sits here on SmackDown, and he's been brilliant so far every time we've seen him compete. But now, what a test! This
All right, here we go.
just
Trick and
physically
Damien. I
against a
feel
huge
like,
opponent like
so I'm
Priest,
curious who
but
you guys
also
think is going to
someone with
win
the
this one
credentials
because
of being a
I
former
feel like
world champ.
Damien
Let's see if
needs
he
to
can
kind
really
of get back
live
up
with
in
this
those
one.
rankings. Like, he really needs them dubs, and he got a really big one against Alistair, who we haven't seen either in a while since he lost. But Trick is new. And even though he's not, he needs to be humbled. We all know he needs to be humbled. But I kind of also kind of want to see Trick Williams get the dub here. So I feel like I'm split. I'm 50-50. I'm good with either. We got King Pope here who says Trick Williams about to get the dub.
Trick is that X factor tomorrow. He is probably the outsider just based on experience. Can you see him going to the Royal Rumble and squaring off against Drew McIntyre?
Yeah.
Can you see him beating those
Bill,
three
you,
tomorrow night?
the Museum of
I've got to
Tolerance
be
out
honest,
here
I see
is
Randy Orton
the
in his
Holocaust.
background as being
So
a
you
major
go and you
threat.
learn the
Yeah,
history
but
of
here's
the
the thing,
Holocaust
Wade.
and everything.
Everyone
So
has a
yeah,
chance, 'cause
that's
remember,
what
it's
the
fatal
Museum of
four-way.
Tolerance is.
First man to gain pinfall or submission will pick up.
It's a
the
very,
win.
very,
So
very
Trick Williams has a
emotional
massive chance tomorrow night.
museum.
Can you
It's,
imagine
you know,
he won't be able to live
very,
with
very, as you can
Trick
imagine,
Williams
very,
wins
very
tomorrow?
serious. And you got
I
people
hope he
there
does
that,
it. I would
you know,
love
tell
to
their
see that.
stories
Huge
and things
fan
like
of
that.
Trick and his abilities. I think the rise is inevitable.
Yeah, we
It's
got a lot of
just a
museums out.
question
Dinosaur
of how long it's
Museum,
gonna take.
Natural
He's
History
really on
Museum.
that rocket ship to the very top.
So many museums.
Oh, what is it? about
So
Trick
many,
Williams
actually.
that
Like, I can't even name them all.
Well, he's
We even
just
had the
got
ice
that
cream museum
swagger
at one
right
point.
off the bat that he believes everything he says. He also has those clear physical gifts. A hell of an athlete, and he is simply
Science museums,
grown
you name it,
massively
they're
over
all
the
here.
past 3 years since debuting from zero in NXT with no experience. A little Booker T for you right there.
The La Brea
yeah,
Tar
and,
Pits is very
Damian
popular
Priest.
too.
Megan Williams. Hey, look at that. Nice thrust right to the face of Priest.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now,
LACMA.
this is the
I love
biggest stage
LACMA's
of
very
Trick's career,
famous
and he
because
is
they
not
have those
backing
lamps
down at all. He
on the
didn't turn up
outside,
here to
and
just
so a lot of people
belong.
go to like
He
do
came
photo
here
shoots
to
there.
take
And
over.
LACMA
agree with you.
holds like this
Definitely.
very
Trick
big
Williams
event
is
every year where
ready
like all these really
be
big
at this level.
celebrities
There's
go.
no
It's
doubt
pretty
about
pretty
that.
interesting. And they like go and they donate to the
Look at the
museum.
power now. Suplex delivered to
Really fun
Priest.
stuff.
If there are any doubters, a win here will put them.
But yeah, I like
In the
LACMA.
shade
I remember my
for
sister was little. I took her to LACMA to go do like a
Coach
tour and
Trick
stuff.
Williams, who
Fun
has
stuff.
looked in control of this match, and I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, but those are the kind of actions you just saw there that will end up costing him when he's in the ring against veterans like Damian Priest.
You're right to an extent, but take that away.
Oh, there's
from
also the
Trick
Getty
Williams,
Museum.
he's
That one's
simply
really
not the same
popular too.
competitor. That's part of
Very,
his
very
match, a
nice
part
too.
of
One
his-
of the nicest museums we have.
Yes! God, that was nice.
Cover by Williams. Oh, and Priest kicks out.
Yeah, Timothy here says, I want to go back to all the Disney parks in Orlando. My favorite park was Animal Kingdom. You know, I've never been to any of the Disney parks in Orlando or the Universal stuff in Orlando. I've never been there. I've only been to, I've never been to Disney World. I've only been to Disneyland.
Damian Priest warned Sami Zayn, stay out of my business. Sami said, you don't talk to me like that. I'll do whatever I want.
You can't talk to Sami Zayn like that in Montreal.
Well, Sami didn't like getting shown up by Trick Williams earlier tonight when he kicked off the show either. And now Priest has Trick Williams.
Now I'm wondering if maybe like Sammy cost Trick Williams the match, and that's kind of like the way that you sort of, I guess, quote unquote, protect Trick Williams.
He says, I told you to stay in the back.
Yeah, the truth is, Priest can't trust Zayn. They're fighting tomorrow night for an opportunity at the Royal Rumble against Drew McIntyre in the WWE Championship.
Aw,
Why
James
would you
Irvin
want
says, I live
Sami
near
out
Birmingham, Alabama. We ain't got
Now gonna
shit.
walk the tightrope.
I'm sorry,
here?
James.
Oh, God.
I'm
That was
so
ugly.
sorry.
Tried to go old school.
Oh yeah, the Broad. I've been to the
Great
Broad
move
too.
by
It's
Trick,
free. Like you just have to make a
Priest to the
reservation, but it's
floor.
free. There's a lot of free
Drop on the
museums
crown
too, or
jewels in the
free days for the
process, and this
museum.
might be a
Yeah, the
very
Broad's pretty
different
cool. I like the
Damian
Broad
Priest
too.
After that landing.
And gotta like the aggressiveness of Trick here.
Yeah, he smells opportunity. This is that instinct that he has.
Oh,
Could well
wow.
lead him to victory tonight.
We got Frank here who says, went to
Damian
Twin
Priest
Towers
went
site in New
first
York,
into the
feeling was
corner
heavy.
with the
Oh,
steps.
Frank.
Trick in control.
One of the most, I was actually, the last time I went to New York with my family, we went to the museum, because I had seen the Ground Zero, but I had never been to the museum. So we obviously went to Ground Zero, and we also went to the museum, and I had never seen the museum, and oh my God, they had so much, like they had so much more than I possibly thought. But it's a very like, when you go into that area of like Ground Zero, like you can definitely feel it. Like you just know
And,
something
Trick Williams had
happened
pretty
here, and you can
derogatory
feel it
things to say
even
to
like
Sami Zayn
years
earlier
and
tonight,
years
called him
later.
Mr.
It is
Street
very,
Corner,
very
Mr.
heavy place
Almost.
to go, but
Oh,
you know, these
big
places are
spin
important
kick,
to
that trick kick by Williams for the
history, to
cover.
commemorate,
And a
like
kick out
to
by Priest.
remember, so that
what I'm
you know,
liking seeing
God forbid,
about
this
Trick
stuff never
Williams
happens
here
again.
is that he's
Thank you,
not
infamous
getting
Raider Loco.
overexcited. He knows he's in the driver's
We got
seat in
John
this
Taylor
match. He
here who
knows
says
he's in
the best part of
control,
living in
but he's
SoCal is having
slowing
an
the
infinite
pace
choice of
down
things
and
to do
making
and
sure
choosing
he
to do
doesn't
none of them.
commit
Literally
a
me.
blunt-force
I tell that
error
to my husband
against
every
a
week. I'm like, dude, we live in
significantly
one of the most
more experienced
exciting,
opponent.
busiest
This is real
places on
maturity
earth,
from
and we're
Trick
at
here.
home. Like, what are we doing? But that's because, like, you leave your house, man, and you
Highly
spend like
athletic, the towering, the
it's hard to
braggadocious
leave your house and not
Trick
spend like
Williams.
more than $100.
And
It's
I'll
like
tell you
everything's
right
so
now, another
expensive,
test
so
for
it's
Trick
like
here. You hear
shit,
the
we're better
chants,
off
the
staying
ovations for
home, you
Sami
know.
Zayn, who's prowling around
But home
the
is very
ringside
relaxing
area.
too.
Trick needs to block
But yeah,
that
no,
out,
I
not react to
literally,
this
I
Montreal
always
crowd.
see like on
Focus
my
the task,
my
which is
Instagram
Damian
feed. By the way,
Priest.
we're on
Leave
commercial
Sami
break.
Zayn on the
I
outside.
always
They
see
can
on my
signal they
Instagram
want
feed, I
your
see
goal is
like
to win
all
this
of these
match.
restaurants and places to go do in
We'll be
LA,
singing tomorrow
and I
night,
save
won't
them
they?
all, and I go nowhere.
Sami
Like, I
Zayn,
go
the
nowhere.
fated four-way main event, an opportunity to go to
Thank you,
the
John.
Rumble and face McIntyre for the championship in Trick.
As Denise leads the TMZ
Knee
tour
right to
bus
the
tours.
midsection.
Hey,
It's
I
gonna
actually had a
be
friend who
a
did.
cauldron tomorrow night, that's for
He had a very
sure.
fun personality.
Use of
I
heating
would
up.
have
It is
totally done
icy,
that job.
icy,
Like,
icy cold
but
out
I
here
didn't.
in
I didn't
Montreal.
ever apply for it, but I should have, honestly, because I feel like that's actually a pretty fun job. Because, like, especially if you're an MC, that could be a very fun job, and you get tips and shit. That could be very fun.
And it takes a hell of a man to do what Trick Williams has done.
All right, we're back
thus
in
far
a
to
minute.
Damian Priest.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you, man?
As tough as they come.
Here's the pace that Trick likes here.
Normally, I would argue no. The
All right, we're back
question
in
for me
49
with Trick
seconds.
Williams is
You know,
he
I haven't
running
been
out
to
of
this one.
offense
Taco
at
Mark
this
says,
point?
I've been to the
You're
Museum of
everything
Death in
Damian
LA.
Priest.
Wild
You're in
stuff.
the driver's
I
seat. You're in
haven't been there.
control.
I
You
saw
haven't
it,
been able to
but
put him away.
I
And
just
that is
haven't been.
sometimes
But I
with a
don't
young
know how if I
competitor where
want
panic
to,
starts
though.
kick
Like, is
in.
it like really
Because,
scary?
normally,
Because
I was
if it's
beating
gonna fuck
guys
me
with
up
these moves.
mentally,
But
I
this
don't think I
guy's
want to
just
go.
a
Like,
little
I don't think I
haven't
want to
got
go.
what it takes
I don't
to
want to
really
be
put this
like
guy away.
super
A little
scared,
better.
you
He's
know?
a former world champion.
I don't want to go home and be all fucked up, you know?
Trick just
Like,
could
I
not
remember one time, like several years
get
ago,
Priest
there
up
used to
over
be
the
a
top.
show.
Gonna
Some of
try
you guys
it one more
have seen it. It was
time.
like 1,000 stupid
Priest,
ways,
though, lands on his
1,001, I
feet.
think,
Power,
ways
Damian
to die.
Priest.
Broken
And they
arrow
would show
connected
you like
there.
true stories
could
about
change things
stupid
here,
ways that
Cole.
people died. And you would watch that show and be like, no way. I used to watch that as a kid, and after that, I was like, yo, I'm never leaving my house. I'm never moving an
Damian
inch.
Priest
Nothing. I'm scared
fighting
of
back into
everything.
this. Everything is
By the way, we got Stephen
changed. The whole
Marchuli,
complexion
who
of this
says,
match is the
hot
arrival
take
of
Trick
that
reminds
man,
me of an
Sami
early
Zayn.
heel Rock.
Damian
You know
Priest
what's
warned him
funny,
to stay
Steven,
away.
that
Stay
you
out of my
said that?
business, 'cause Sami Zayn,
Earlier
who
when
in
I
words
said
with
that I
Trick
liked how
Williams earlier
Trick
tonight
was
is here at
really
ringside.
pausing
Yeah, the question
during
is,
those
what is
promos
Sami
where he
Zayn
kind of did a
doing
little
out
bit of
here
this.
lurking?
Kind of
Clearly
reminded me of The
distracted
Rock.
both
Remember when The
competitors
Rock would
in the
pause
match.
and
Of
look
course,
this
they're
way?
all squaring
I
off
mean,
tomorrow night,
clearly,
along with
I don't
the
think like
ultimate
he's
Saturday Night
like The
Main
Rock,
Event.
but
We got
there
business to
was
take
a
care
little
of right
moment
now,
today
and
where
we
I
have
did
got a
think of The
heavyweight
Rock when I was watching
slugfest.
Trick Williams, and it was in
The
that
brawling
pause.
Priest.
It was the
Reversal
pause that
now.
got me
Sent
thinking it.
across the ring. Oh, and down goes Trick
Thank
Williams.
you, Steven. Also, shout out to
Priest
Paul
face
McNeil,
first.
who's up with us. What's up, Paul?
And Trick Williams suddenly has his world falling
All right, I
apart
feel like the
as
crowd
new
is
questions are being asked.
I feel like the crowd's rooting for Trick in this.
Trick has dominated
they're excited about it.
90% of this match, but it counts for
Oh, nice.
Wow.
We got John Taylor here.
Explosive
John,
once
thank
again.
you so much,
Yeah,
man.
cyclone
He said
boom,
Denise
that
Salcedo
spinning,
Museum of Tag
that
Team
heel
Wrestling
kick
and it was
from
closed and
Trick
empty. I want my
Williams.
money back.
Almost just put him away.
And that's really, really
Oh,
impressive
man.
from Trick
Just so
Williams.
sorry.
There's
We're
been a
on
couple
and
of
off.
times
We're
in this
on a
match
lunch break.
where Damian Priest suddenly
So
looks
funny.
like he's got the momentum and he's going to run away with it. And every time that's happened, Trick Williams has found the answer.
We got Miss WB Girl says it was 1,000 Ways to Die. Thank you. I remember it was like
Priest up on his
1,000 or
shoulders.
1,001. I don't know. She's watched that show. Yeah.
Well,
Blake
man,
says that show was so
awful at this
messed up.
point. Those are two
Right?
big
Right?
bodies to be dragging around
They
the
don't
ring
show
once you're
that
in the
show
deep
anymore,
water.
do they?
Feeling
I haven't even
every
seen that
ounce of
show
their
like
weight,
on
sucking
apps or
on
anything.
oxygen. But it's Damian Priest now. No, it's not.
Looking for a choke slam. Williams missed with a kick again.
Yeah, I
Here
noticed that
comes
auto. Damian's got a bloody mouth.
Bang, what a right. Drops Trick to his knee.
We got Austin Wright says he gets inspiration from Attitude Era Wrestling. So yeah, Rock, Booker T. That makes sense, man. I mean, he's really good at promos. So like, I'm not surprised if he is studying people like The Rock.
Oh, both men are down.
I like that double.
Both men with
kick.
the same idea, that 360.
Oh, Clown says it used to be on Spike. I didn't even realize it was on Spike. Yeah, I used to watch that show with my auntie. She was the one who introduced me to that show. I used to hang out at the edge of the bed like this. I was like, ooh, what's going to happen on this show? I used to get so mad when it ended. I was like, no, the show's over. That's it. Oh, my God. You know, back in the day when we didn't have Netflix, when we didn't have fucking internet. Well, we did have internet, but like, not really. It was different times, guys. We still had to rely on what was on TV, on cable.
Loving this match, going so deep into these wars here. Both men getting punished. Oh!
Priest got caught. Off the bookend, and a kick out by Priest at 2.
And the longer this match goes on, the easier tomorrow night gets for
also, heads up, immediately after this, I will be joined by Robin Lundberg. We'll probably have a short post show, but we will be here. We will be talking. It'll be a good time.
Either one of these two men is going to be 100%.
We will chat him the things. And Robin Lundberg always brings a fun opinion. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like him. So it'll be a good time.
He can exploit tomorrow night.
Trick Williams looking to put him away with a trick shot, but Damian Priest able to sidestep. And now Priest face first goes Trick Williams. Is it enough for the win? Trick powers out at 2.
Man hurting in a big way. You see blood on the face of Damian Priest. Just wants this match to be over in a hurry and start his prep for tomorrow night. Trick Williams.
Taco Mark says the Museum of Dead has shrunken heads, cults, vintage medical instruments, GG Allen Shrine, and a ton of serial killer memorabilia information.
And Priest bouncing off the ropes, and Trick Williams rolls out of harm's
Taco
way.
Mark, I think you sold me. Is that bad? I hate to say this, but like, I might want to go look. I think you got me intrigued. That'll be my next date night activity. Like, oh, I'm so scared. That's actually probably a really good date night activity. Especially if you're like on a first date and you kind of want her to like, ooh. You want her, maybe like the third date. Maybe the third, fifth date.
Trick is taking over.
All of a sudden, they're like, I'm so scared.
Nice reactions there from Trick Williams, now staring a hole into Sammy's. Oh, God.
And now Priest driven into Sami Zayn.
Oh, that was lame. Sammy saw that coming and just stood there. That was lame.
Trick Williams has found every answer he needs tonight, and with Zayn down, perhaps Damian Priest, if he can haul that massive carcass back into the ring, is a beaten man.
Count of 8 by the official.
Anthony says, thanks for the shout out. I always watch, but still don't comment as much as before, but I still will always support you in the DW. I hope everyone's 2026 is off to a good start. Oh, thank you so much. I know sometimes people just like to hang out and listen, so that is okay too. I love that. As long as you pop in, I'm happy.
Priest carcass into the ring finally gets him in there.
Those are heavy carcass, believe me. 270 pounds of prime Puerto Rican.
We have OBD is raw here. Says Trick is lucky to get put straight in the main event picture. Not even have to win the IC title or US. I think it's like the way he looks and the way he sounds. Oh, and there you go. Sammy just like, yeah, happened because like
what happened here at ringside moments ago.
Both of these guys really couldn't afford a loss, so I get it.
Anywhere near this match. And Sami Zayn is completely lost.
Oh my God! What if Sammy is about to get the victory at the Fatal 4-Way tomorrow, and then all of a sudden Trick like steals his victory or something crazy like that? Who knows?
Right here in Montreal.
Oh, Damian's pissed. Hey! Sammy was like, nah, you know what? Screw that. I ain't playing around. Sammy's getting a little bit more, he's not taking anyone's shit.
To your attempts to do just that.
And Priest with a kick to Sammy. There it is, the trick shot.
Trick Williams nails that tomorrow night. He will be going to the Royal Rumble to take on WWE champ Drew McIntyre. I think Trick Williams has firmly proven he belongs at the very top here on SmackDown, regardless of how this one ended.
Wait, why is everyone cheering? Who's coming out? Oh, it's Randy. I was like, ain't no way they're cheering for Trick right now. Poor Trick. He thought everybody was cheering for him. Pobrecito. And now he just got an RKO.
Tomorrow night, he's going to the Rumble to face McIntyre for the WWE title.
They talk to me.
Rule number 1 of this game: never, ever, ever forget about the Viper.
Saturday night's main event, the fatal 4-way for an opportunity at the undisputed WWE.
By the way, I will be streaming tomorrow for Saturday night's main event, so if you guys want to come hang out, you are more than welcome to. I will be here. Oh, and I'm going to be joined by Sancho for the post show. I know a lot of you guys liked Sancho when he did the shows with me for Raw a couple months back, so he will be back for both Saturday night's main event and the Royal Rumble, actually. So he'll be very fun to have on. We have a good time.
RKO out of nowhere. It doesn't matter who you are. The Viper.
Man, I don't like how Sammy was laid out like that. That's not a guy who's about to win, or maybe it is Randy. Oh man, they keep doing this to me. I keep going back and forth between Randy and Sammy. It's sickening, really. It's sickening. Make a choice and stick with it. Damn it, that's how I feel right now. Alrighty, guys, that was the end of SmackDown. And again, I will be joined by Robin Lundberg in just a second for the post show. Let's see how much we get out of this tonight. You know, I'm not really sure, but we'll get what we can out of it. But in the meantime, though, while we wait for Robin to get in here, I do want to take a second and promote my WrestleMania live show that I'm doing, my first one ever. I am so freaking stoked and excited. I'm really hoping for the best here. But if you are going to be at WrestleMania, if you're going to be there and you're considering what events to go to, come and say hi to me, man. I will be there Friday, April 17th at 12 p.m. at the part of Circa Mania at the Circa Resort and Casino, Las Vegas. I'm going to be doing a live podcast with special guests to be announced momentarily. Not right now, but like on a later date to come. We're going to have a meet and greet, raffles, and so much more. I'm so stoked. This is going to be so awesome. If you guys want your tickets, you can scan the QR code that you see on the screen, or you can just go to DeniseLiveshow.com. Once again, that is DeniseLiveshow.com. Or you can also click on the link in the description box below. Again, that is Friday, April 17th, 12 p.m. and Viva Las Vegas. All right, it'll be a good time. I can't wait, man. All right, I'm still waiting. I hope I didn't send Robin the wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, cool. Woo, I thought I had. Hey, Robin, how are you, man?
What up? What up?
I thought for a second I had sent you the wrong link, and I was like, did I send Robin the wrong link? I tend to do that sometimes.
Well, I might have just been like a little bit behind because I was watching it on the record because I was the MC.
Oh, yeah.
I was the MC for the Pinewood Derby today. So
oh, nice.
I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like
no.
It's like Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts. They make little cars out of wooden blocks. So for the town Pinewood Derby, I was the MC. So I, was a little bit behind, but sometimes that can make for a great watching experience.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, because you could probably, without the commercial breaks, I'm guessing you watch SmackDown in like an hour and 40, maybe less.
Yeah.
Less
roughly,
than that. Yeah. Yeah. Trust me. I think it's a lot better to consume that way. But anyways, let's get to it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hey, happy Friday, everyone. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and I'm joined by Robin Lundberg. And we got to break down what went down on SmackDown today. But first and foremost, Robin, what up? How are you?
I'm doing good, Denise. How are you? I like your getup today.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot of compliments today. I was saying earlier, you pop something in with a collar, and everyone's like, hey, I like the look. I get so many compliments whenever I wear anything that has a collar.
Really? That's a collar correlation.
I know. I'm gonna start wearing collars for everything now. But Robin, seriously though, we had a fun. I was gonna say fun episode of SmackDown, but I think I got too quick there with my words. I feel like the first hour of SmackDown had some really good stuff. The second hour and the first 30 minutes of the last hour, I really wasn't too keen on. So basically, the whole middle of the show, I kind of thought, oh man, this is a little bit not too up my alley. However, I did like how the main event closed out. But overall, how'd you feel about the structure of today's SmackDown, especially compared to some of the other shows that we've had earlier this year?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think SmackDown has stepped up its game as of late. I mean, since I guess the new year almost, it's been consistently pretty strong. I think your comments were about spot on. There was a lot of filler or a lot of stuff that felt like it didn't really, move you or go too far. But the main event picture stuff really worked, especially around obviously setting up Saturday night's main event and the intrigue around the Rumble. And there was a big theme around Sami Zayn tonight. Like, it kind of gave you the thought that there are big things on the horizon for Sami Zayn, especially that slap to Drew McIntyre, which I almost tasted through the TV screen.
Dude, same. Okay, so it's funny that you mentioned that because remember the last time you and I spoke, we were kind of going back and forth and, trying to predict all the different scenarios of what can happen with Saturday night's main event and where we might end up by the time we get to the Rumble, right? And I think by the end of it, you had stuck with Sammy and then I went with Randy, right? Because I didn't want Sammy to get the match but then lose. Because I thought if he's going to get the match, I want him to win, not if he's going to lose. But when he gave Drew McIntyre that slap after Drew McIntyre had talked all this shit about Sammy's son and his family, I thought, oh shit, maybe Sami Zayn really is going to win this Fatal 4-Way and go into this Royal Rumble match. That slap made me change my mind. However, once we got into the main event, you kind of talked a lot about how this show was, there was a lot of pieces that involved Sami Zayn, but there was also a lot of pieces that surrounded Trick Williams too. He was also a big key player. But then Randy Orton, so Sammy, of course, ruined the match between Trick Williams and Damian Priest. And I'm not too upset about it because I think both of those guys kind of couldn't really afford a loss and both of them needed a win too. So I guess this was their way out of not giving it to either one. But having Sammy go in there and cost the match for them, it started to make me feel, once I saw Randy come out and RKO him, I thought, okay, what if it is Randy coming out on top at the Saturday night's main event? So basically, I say all of this to say that I keep going back and forth on this one. So have you at all changed your mind, or are you still where you were at last week?
Well, I don't think Trick Williams is going to win it. Again, because I just don't think he's going to get fed to Drew McIntyre right away. I mean, he's right in that position where you could hotshot him. So that's one of the factors. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre would be a big win for Drew McIntyre if he was to win, unless, we're setting up a Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton thing down the line. Sami Zayn does make sense, but he can't really lose to Drew McIntyre because of their history. So are they going to hot potato the belt? Right now where Sami Zayn actually wins the title at the Royal Rumble. I mean, there's a lot of different, and even when the Roman Reigns announcement happened tonight, I and all the Sami Zayn stuff, this was before the slap, I'm thinking, is it Sami and Roman as the last two guys standing in the Royal Rumble? I kind of got that picture in my head, and I was like, I like that idea. But it's the theme that's happened recently is the mystery, Denise, and it's very exciting. For the first time in quite a while, you could say there's a lot of unpredictability within WWE, and it feels like they could go different directions, and a bunch of these guys, it's not as if the direction feels flat. I mean, even Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu, which I'm sure we'll get to, but Jacob Fatu has been put on a big level. Sami Zayn is almost being elevated in a sense as a guy who's done all he's done in his career. But in this picture, Trick Williams, rocket ship, and then Randy Orton. I mean, it's funny, the RKOs to end the show. I was watching the clip the other day. Rohan, my youngest, he wanted to watch some sort of wrestling thing, and I was just like, how about RKOs? He's like, yeah. So we watched like the top 20 RKOs of all time.
Like a compilation.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cute.
It's just like RKO out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere. It works every damn time, and it worked on Trick Williams, and it worked on Sami Zayn there at the end. So it does feel as if lots of different possibilities and scenarios are up in the air.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that right now has a lot of people excited, a little confused, but excited, because I don't like things to be predictable. So I'm very happy that we're out here. I like that I'm going back and forth with the Saturday night's main event match alone. That itself has me going, well, what if this? What if that? Well, maybe this will happen. Well, now that I think because this happened, this might happen. And I like that feeling. So I guess that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and get into some super chats. We got John Taylor. Thank you, John. He says, when I lived in Montana, I found myself frequently behind logging trucks, and as a viewer of Final Destination, I would immediately change lanes. Not today. So just to give some people some information here before everyone's going to be like, wait, why is John bringing this up now? Did you ever watch the show 1000 Stupid Ways to Die, or 1000 Ways to Die, however it was called?
I don't think I did, but I think I get the premise based on the title.
Yeah, very simple. They would show you all of these crazy ways that people died, and I think they were like kind of like the most random things. And we were talking about that, and that's why John Taylor brought this up. So just to explain that, we got Infamous Raider Loco here who says, "Imagine how much love you get with collar and glasses." Okay, Robin, do you know that that I'm supposed to wear glasses?
I didn't know that. You know. But maybe I've seen it. I don't know. Can I say something?
One time? I think you've seen it one time.
Can I say something? I feel like you have the cosmetic look that you've been bringing to the table has been very strong of late.
Thank you. I thought you were going to say that I look like a nerd. I was like, is he going to say I look like a nerd?
No, I think you've upped your game. I don't know the appropriate way to say that, like male friend to female friend.
You've been looking better than you have in the past. And I will tell you what happened, Robin. I will give everyone the tea. I lost 10 pounds since September.
I need to follow that strategy.
That's what I did. I lost 10 pounds in September. I've been contouring my face, and I feel like that's made a huge difference. And I've been eating a shit ton of fruit. And turns out fruit is really damn great for your skin. And also I'm on Accutane, so there's that too. So the Accutane is really the big thing that's working its magic for my face.
I don't even know what that is.
Accutane is a medication that basically helps with people with bad hormonal acne or any type of acne, and I suffer from hormonal acne, which is like the worst. And I've been on it since a couple months now. I think I'm going into my last month actually. So I'm almost done. So I think what you're seeing now is the magic that the Accutane has done to my face, because it basically like cleared out any of like my impurities and whatever. We're supposed to be talking about SmackDown, but hey, shout out to Accutane.
I was just trying to say it in the I don't, you never want anything to come off the wrong way, but it was a compliment.
Thank you. I will take it. Thank you so much, Infamous Raider Loco. Anyways, I do need to wear my glasses. I don't know where they're at anyways. All right, so you mentioned Cody and Jacob Fatu. I cannot wait to dive into that, man. Fatu went off today on Cody, basically so Cody brought up Jacob Fatu's past. For those of you who don't know, Jacob Fatu has a very, very troubled past. It's actually what kept him from going to WWE, because I guess they were like on the fence about whether or not to bring him in. But you know what? He did his time. He was in jail. He paid his time. He went out there. He worked hard in the indies, made a name for himself. And look, now he's in WWE. He's got 7 kids, a responsible man now. So clearly things have changed for him, and he's turned his life completely around. So you definitely got to applaud that. But that was brought up today in this promo with Cody Rhodes. And I thought, oh shit, Cody Rhodes is bringing this up. But Fatu basically said like, yes, I've been in jail. And he's talking about his past, and he's talking about how that Cody Rhodes has never seen another Samoan like him. And I got to tell you, Robin, I love this promo so freaking much. Did you love it as much as I did, or am I crazy?
No, definitely very good. It's one of those ones where it's shot a certain way, but didn't come off corny, and both guys shined in a sense, because I thought Cody's mic work was really strong. and him using that call out, like you mentioned, that, you know, what was the line? That the basic premise was, you're not a thinking person, you're an acting person, right? You don't think about your actions, you just act on them, and that's what got you locked up. But at the same time, you know, even if that's true, being, you know, prison tough ain't exactly an insult for somebody of Jacob Fatu's stature in the professional wrestling business. And he's given off that like vibe of dangerous. That's part of what he's supposed to be. So I think it did well for both guys. It allowed Cody to maintain the control, the character that he has established, the classy guy with an edge and who's strong on the microphone. But it also maintains the persona that Jacob Fatu has inside and outside the ring, and helps solidify that. And you know, now that's another thing. What's going to happen in that freaking match? Like, I don't know.
I love that Jacob Fatu is different. I feel like we have so many, right? You think of all of your top personalities, right? You got your CM Punks, your Roman Reigns, your Seth Rollinses, your Drew McIntyres, Cody Rhodes, you name them, all the top guys. There's no one on this roster like Jacob Fatu. Fatu, to me, brings a level of grittiness. He's rough around the edges. And I think, to me, that makes him more appealing because, in a way, he kind of relates to the kind of person that is maybe not prim and polished. You know, the guy that can't relate to your Cody Rhodes who comes out in a suit and has his life completely together. There are people that are more like Fatu, and that to me is so freaking exciting. Like, I find, and I'm not saying, I have some troubled past or anything, but I find Jacob Fatu to be very, very relatable, and maybe even more so than a lot of the other top talents that we're seeing. I see a lot of our top talents being a little too corporate, a little too polished, little too prim and proper. And to have somebody like Jacob Fatu comes across as just more like, okay, this guy's different. He's a little on the edge. I wouldn't want to mess with him. And I kind of really believe the fact that he did have this troubled past and the fact that he's out there being a madman on WWE TV. I wouldn't mess with Jacob Fatu, and I like that kind of character on the show because I think we need more wrestlers like this. Like, when you think about the past, when you were growing up, Robin, and watching, you know, old wrestlers of the past, there were some where I'm sure you saw and you were like, oh, that guy's scary. Like, I would never want to be with him, right? You think of some of the scariest wrestlers, and I think we don't really have that right now in this time period. And to me, Jacob Fatu is kind of the closest we have to that.
Yeah, I didn't really think of that point exactly, but it does make sense. I mean, you have like almost like cartoonish Dark in the Wyatts or whatever, or, you know, the way that Solo's faction functions, but genuine edge, he is probably right there. That the guy that has that, you know, you have a real heel like Gunther, but you don't feel that, like, you know, that's in the spirit of the presentation, right? Like the Jacob Fatu has a little bit of that. I don't know, like, you know, like, am I in kayfabe or not? If I'm, you know, that kind of deal.
Exactly. And I think that's the part that is intriguing and it's going to capture, I think, a different kind of audience, and even like a kind of audience that likes to root for those bad guys. During this promo, like, I found myself rooting for Fatu. I was like, fuck yeah, like, he turned his life around, but that doesn't mean that he won't set you straight if you do him wrong. I was very, very locked in on this. So that was something that I did enjoy, a huge portion of the show. All right. The other thing that we didn't really get to dive into, I mean, there was a lot that kind of went through with that main event program, but I do want to go ahead and shift gears and get into some of the other stuff that we saw. We saw a U.S. Open Challenge match, Carmelo Hayes defeat Ilya Dragunov once again, and they had a fantastic showing here. How are you feeling about Carmelo Hayes overall and his performance?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of been a consistent theme with that title and that slot on SmackDown and strong performances. But I think Carmelo Hayes he's gotten a degree of momentum. And it's interesting because I can't think of one thing that propelled it. The partnership with The Miz actually helped him. I do feel that for a while, but that's the interesting part of it to me, is like, I can't put my finger on it and when exactly it started, because usually it's like one moment or one tipping. I mean, even like Kit Wilson, right? Like, we know Kit Wilson feels like a thing right now because of his theme song. Or, Gunther with John Cena. Yeah, Gunther was a big deal, but why does he feel like a bigger deal right now? Because he tapped out John Cena in his final match. There's generally that one thing you can point to and say that was the moment, that was what changed things. Sami Zayn, when he was made an honorary use, right? But with Carmelo Hayes, it just feels like it's sort of happened over time a little bit, where he got more credibility with the audience, and he feels more established now.
I think it changed the second he got that U.S. Open, that U.S. title and did the Open challenges. I think that's when people started going, oh, okay, like he's going out there and he's doing, the job that you were seeing Ilya and Sammy do before him, and he's keeping up. And hey, when you're seeing the guy go out there each and every single week and put on different kinds of matches and do what he's done, I think that's the easiest way to get people behind you, because the only other time that people were behind Carmelo was when he did the Best of 7 series with Andrade. And after that, there really wasn't anything else. It was like, okay, well, we know why we like this guy because he's a good wrestler, but now when are we going to see him wrestle? And now we're finally seeing him wrestle. So now the people are starting to get behind him once again. But talking about a fantastic wrestler, something that's been a big news coming off of our Raw show was AJ Styles. Robin, I was talking earlier about how I've been going back and forth with some of my emotions. And that was the same thing that I've been going through right now with this AJ Styles stuff. I don't want him to retire at Royal Rumble against Gunther right now, but today, they made a match for this Saturday, tomorrow, Saturday night's main event between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, someone who he's had a long history with. And this feels kind of like a good, like, before I go, let me have one last match with Shinsuke Nakamura. And I couldn't even get excited about the match, Robin, because I thought, I think that really means he is done at the Rumble. What do you think?
Well, what I think is AJ Styles is going to win that match against Shinsuke Nakamura. That's
for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, for sure.
But it does feel a little abrupt, though. It was always signaled after Gunther beat Cena that was next. Do they extend it at all? The fact that the career has been put on the line, but I definitely understand where you're coming from, because it's like, all right, here's the victory. Here's that match that you haven't had, and let's get the send-off started because it's all finished a week later.
So do you think he's done at the Rumble?
I mean, at this point, I think Gunther is retiring him, whether it's the Rumble or it gets delayed, right? Like, because something happens to extenuating circumstances happen in this match, and then they run it back. At WrestleMania, perhaps, or something to that effect. But I mean, I think it's not, he's not long for remaining in WWE. And yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess if I had to go one way, I'd say, yeah.
This is so sad. I'm not ready for it. It's too depressing. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just sad. Well, we already know his contract is basically coming to an end. And shit, man. This is so depressing. He also made his debut at the Royal Rumble. So, hey.
Wait, when's his contract come to an end?
So people are saying it's the end of the month. I don't know the exact date. I don't know if it's like the 31st or the 1st. Yeah, exactly. But I was kind of hoping for like an extension. Like, hey, let's extend this to WrestleMania. Because how do you leave right at the top of WrestleMania season? Like, I can't wrap my head around it.
I mean, but it's all, from all intents and purposes, right? Like, he's already decided he's done, right? Like, yeah. So it would just be a fun. Now, that doesn't mean he can't go under a new contract or some other sort of contract, but it may just be a function of those terms. And he's figuring he's done, and they're looking at it, well, then why are we going to re-up, on top of that? So, I did not know that. Dirt sheet detail. So now that I do,
you're like, no, now that I know this information, why?
Yeah.
We got Robbie here who says it's February 2026, but he may have signed an extension. See, like, that's what I was thinking, that there was a chance of him signing an extension. Again, Who the hell knows? But that's where we're at right now. And I swear, if he's staying longer, they throw in this Shinsuke Nakamura match to really make you think it's happening. Ooh, sons of bitches. All right, Chelsea Green versus Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill got a victory. She was Jordan Grace was watching on the outside. We all know that this is going to happen. And Chelsea Jordan wanted the match with Jade, but Jade just kind of blew her a kiss and left. I thought they were going to make this match for Saturday night's main event, but they didn't. Instead, we ended up getting AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. So I don't know if they're going to still add it to Saturday night's main event or it'll be added to Royal Rumble. I have no idea. When do you think this match might happen? Because I don't think they've announced it, like when it would happen.
I mean, Saturday night's main event feels a little too soon now, right? You know, considering that is tomorrow.
Right. No, but they can still add it for tomorrow. They can announce it tomorrow morning, bright and early.
How many matches do they have for it? Because they usually don't go more than 4.
Yeah, and it's a 2-hour show. It's not your normal 3-hour show.
Yeah, they're not going to do a 5th match, I don't think. So it's the 4-way. It's Cody and Fatu.
Mm-hmm. Women's tag.
And then AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Correct.
Yeah, that's going to be the card, I think. Fatal 4-way main events, right? Does it? Or and you open with Cody and Jacob Fatu?
Damn. I think it's got to be the Fatal 4-way as the main event. Yeah, because it's got huge stakes. All right, brand new tag team champions, the MFTs. Did this do anything for you, Robin?
I like when Solo holds the lantern.
Hey, just he's like the whole thing. I nada. This to me was a lateral move from Wyatt 6 to MFTs. All right, cool. Call it a day. This is not for me, guys. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm not invested.
You kind of heard there was somebody who got on the mic pretty audibly too from the crowd, like saying you guys suck or this sucks or something like that. Yeah, it definitely popped through, and I almost felt, it's like one of those when you almost feel bad, I was like, I felt a little bad. And when I'm like, yeah, kind of right.
Yeah, no, that was the point of the show where I was like, oh, this is getting a little rough. And then when they had Nathan Frazier and Johnny Gargano, with Nathan getting the win, but that match wasn't bad, but people just did not care. That's kind of when we started to dip down a little bit on the show.
And look, and neither of those guys has any stakes or gravitas attached to them right now. Like, it's like here's a match. It was more or less what it was. Now they tried to end it in a clever way with Gargano getting cost the way he did. But yeah, I mean, same that I can't say that it felt like more than a filler match.
Were you surprised that Julia and Kiana James won the tag team titles? I mean, not the tag team titles, excuse me, the number 1 contendership for the tag team titles.
A little bit.
I was like very surprised. I thought that was the wrong call. I thought it should have been Lash or Nia because the crowd did not react to Julia and Kiana winning whatsoever.
That's been a consistent, it feels like they're trying to put energy into Julia right now, since she won it back, but it hasn't, it just hasn't resonated to the same. And I do think Lash Legend and Nia Jax have potential as a team. Both the size, and Nia's gotten better on the mic over the years, so I do think there's potential there. But it seems like they're putting their best foot forward to really give Julia something. And obviously it's Kiana James who got the pin tonight, but that feels like what they're doing. And eventually, if the crowd isn't responding, then it's not going to last.
See, I actually don't see it that way. I feel like they're doing this all for Kiana. I feel like the end game is Kiana because she's the one who got the pin today. Commentary was calling her the most underrated female performer on SmackDown. And she's the one that's been, I feel like she's ever since Julia won the United States Championship, she hasn't even had a singles match that I recall. It's been all tag team matches with her and Kiana. This is not about Julia. This is about them being a tag team. And this seems to be more so about moving Kiana forward.
I mean, maybe you're right. That's a good observation for sure. And Kiana James is definitely noticeable, to the eye, but it is interesting to see where they see this going, or where they're actually taking it, because I don't know the exact direction.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I think that they haven't made sense to me as a team since the very beginning. I was like, what? Why are they doing this? And gave it a chance, and I'm like, all right, that's it. The chance is gone, guys. I'm over it. Let's go. Break them up. I'm assuming maybe Kiana turns on Julia at some point, and she'll probably take the US title away from her. Who knows? But it does feel like the end game here is for Kiana. I don't actually think the end game is for Julia at the moment, which sucks because a lot of us wanted to see Julia really get a real championship run. And right now, ever since she won the title, the focus has been on the tag team side of things instead of just her. So there you guys have it. That was our SmackDown post show for today. We got Saturday night's main event tomorrow. I will be here streaming for that. I will be doing a post show. Also, tomorrow morning, I am dropping my men's Royal Rumble entry predictions. And then Sunday, I am dropping the women's Royal Rumble predictions as well. So a lot coming for the Royal Rumble. And of course, heading into the Royal Rumble week, which even though it feels like it's just coming out of nowhere, Robin. I don't even feel like it's Royal Rumble season at all. Oh, by the way, I was going to ask you one more thing. How did you feel about them announcing Roman Reigns the way that they did?
Bro, you gonna work ever? No, yeah, I mean, it just kind of goes to show you where his status is, right? Like in the grand scheme of things, because all they really needed to do to get the buzz was announce it, and maybe they felt like, they have to build some sort of buzz, because you're right, it doesn't feel like Royal Rumble season. Now, ultimately, the Royal Rumble sells itself because of the format and the structure, and it's so familiar to people, and the stakes are already built in. So, like, you don't really need to build to the fact that the winner gets a championship match, and people know, how it works, and they get excited about it every year. But yeah, it wasn't exactly like a super yeah, let's go Roman moment. It was just Roman's entering the Rumble, but that's also builds hype for the Rumble.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that they did that. Because I thought, okay, if you're going to have him announce for the Rumble, it should be himself announcing. And if he's not going to declare himself, then let it be a surprise. That's like the whole thing with the Rumble, right? You don't know who's going to be in it all the time. You may know a couple of names, but don't you want to be excited when the music hits and, oh my God, it's Roman Reigns? And yes, of course, you're still going to be excited, but I'd be even more excited if they didn't announce it beforehand.
Yeah, no, I mean, but to your point, I mean, he's too big and too expected to be a surprise. So, like, he doesn't work as a surprise because you're not going to be like, holy shit, it's Roman Reigns. You're going to be like, oh, there's Roman Reigns. You, like, expect him to be in it. But he's big enough to sell the event. So I think you need to announce him beforehand because, it's one thing if he had just been MIA for a year and we didn't know and it was like a complete return like that. The returns, I think they work when you don't know who it is, or it actually catches you by surprise, or it's like kind of a novelty sort of deal. And I don't think Roman fits those bills, but I can get the complaint of thinking it should have been done in a grander way.
Yeah, I was like, this boring ass graphic. Get out of here. We got Dan Jackson here who says they're still building the stadium in Saudi. Have you seen those pictures, by the way?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Apparently, it's a thing where they like build places like really quickly, last minute. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the landscape, but I was just reading comments and that's what people were saying. So who knows? I'm pretty sure they got it done at this point, right? Right? I'm pretty sure.
It's
right?
pretty impressive, though, I guess, right?
I was gonna say, who would have thought like you would never see that happen out here in LA? It's like that building looked like that in LA. I'd be like, cancel the event. It ain't happening, bro. It ain't never getting done. But apparently they work a lot faster over there when it comes to those type of stuff. Thank you so much, Dan Jackson. Alrighty, guys. Well, there you have it. That was our show for today. Robin, please tell the people where they can follow you and support you.
Sure, at Robin Lundberg on X and other social media platforms, and Robin Lundberg Show over on YouTube. And that's what I got scheduled right now. I did all my Busted Open shows. I was on Wednesday night and a couple of times last week, but sometimes I get the signals crossed on what's actually on the calendar.
That is true. A lot happening. Alrighty, guys. As for me, make sure you guys subscribe here to the channel. Keep an eye out for the Royal Rumble entry predictions videos, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody. Take care.
Eat.